You're listening to the Wilson King Podcast. Run that track.
This episode of the Wilson King Podcast is brought to you by Wright Live. Need a wedding DJ? Play in a band and looking for gigs or networking? Have a venue that needs an exciting event night? Contact Wright Live for all your wedding, entertainment, band, and DJ needs. We are dedicated to providing the best entertainment, marketing, and production for all your special events. Go to our website at www.wrightliveevents.com, wrightliveevents@gmail.com, or visit us on Facebook at Wright Live.
What's up, everybody? This episode's brought to you by Josh's Man Cave at Total Image Salon. If you're new to the area or just looking for a new barber, go see my friend Josh. He's a wizard with a straight razor and knows his way around a set of clippers and gives a damn good haircut. I should know. I go see him twice a month. If you're of age, he offers you a shot of whiskey or a nice cold brew while he cuts your hair. If you go down and see him, let him know I sent you. What the fuck is up, everybody?
No, that's like the absolute perfect intro to this. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I was pissing in the front yard, as you told me I could.
Just the look on your face, I just glanced out there, and you're just like...
It's because I'm watching my back. There's like 12 fucking windows around here.
And then there was that magical moment where you were like, there's Deb. And Deb's like, holy shit, there's Mike. And Mike's like, that's right. This is Mike.
I did immediately look down. I was like, can you see my dick?
I
I was like, oh, nope, deck's in the way. We're good. Okay.
Deck's in the way of the dick.
Yep. Deck in the dick.
Yep.
Also, can we just address what the fuck is going on with the world's shittiest broom being out on that AC unit? There's like 4 bristles on an entire broom laying across that AC unit.
That's for the snow, bro.
I'm like, do you stick that in there? Did it get electrocuted? Why does it look like that? And also, are you guys like fermenting like some like jail booze, jail wine in that jug? Because there's a lot of weird shit going on up here. I've never been somewhere where I was comfortable enough to piss and then lost it while pissing. Like
What, like you stopped
the comfort
midstream?
level. No, but I got more nervous. It dwindled.
Oh,
It was like
the power went down. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, that's typically what happens whenever you're done peeing.
I don't know if I was done, but I was definitely finished.
I love the fact that Brandon's over here just going, oh, God, what am I? What? The roller coaster just left the station.
No, that's legit what I'm thinking right now.
Oh, yeah. He's like, why did I agree to get in the back of Matt's car and ride all the way out here?
Because I like snacks.
Yeah, well, we got him some snacks.
Speaking of riding,
Where's the crayons?
it turns out riding shotgun was an old term that you used to bring on a stagecoach. You had a second guy with you so that you wouldn't get robbed on a stagecoach.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
So your passenger was riding shotgun because he was your gun guy.
Nice.
Like,
That's actually pretty cool.
I always figured that was like a 90s thing of like gangster rap.
Nope.
You know, like Ludacris said, my folk riding shotgun with a shotgun. And I was like, oh, yeah, because that's how you do drive-bys. You one wheelman, one dude shoots. No, it goes back another 100 years before that to the 1890s.
Mm-hmm. The thing still applies, though, except you're the attacker and not the defender, right?
Right. And I didn't even know. But I wrote a song called Riding Shotgun.
Did you learn that from Arthur?
No.
Boy!
Oh,
Boy!
Arthur Morgan.
Arthur Morgan. Boy.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that.
Thank you.
I like those kind of little facts.
Yeah.
I was just talking to somebody the other day on Facebook about the random amount of shit I've learned from Red Dead.
Oh, yeah.
Like my friend posted about getting a Morgan horse. You know, like not all girls want diamonds. Some want 50 acres and a Morgan to ride. And I was like, or a Suffolk, or a Clydesdale, or a Tennessee Walker, or an American Paint. And she's like,
Speaking of which,
where the fuck did that come from? And I was like, I play Red Dead. And I've given them all customized saddles with horns.
What's the beautiful big horses that are down
yeah.
They are, have you ever heard of Laundry Equipment Service, LES? They own the,
I was like, that's a weird-ass name for a horse.
Hang on. But they own the, laundromat that's right beside Mountaineer Bar and Grill in Martinsburg.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And that's all their horses.
Nice.
I was asking what kind of horses, but
I don't know what kind of fucking horses they
all right.
are. Fuck.
I'm glad I know that their parents are employed. All right.
Hell yeah.
Cindy wanted to stop and pet them.
Did you see the mini ponies?
No. We saw the big horse stuck its ass up in the air and then it started rolling around on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
We saw a giant snapping turtle.
Saw
that we didn't
Toka
Yeah.
from the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Giant freaking snapper.
just out in the middle of the road, man. He was out.
Dude.
I don't know.
That neck
Reynolds
was all-
Store Road or something. Yeah. Mike's like, let's turn around. I'm like, no, Mike, that's how you get killed. And then Cindy wanted to stop for the horses, and Mike's like, no, we can't. We didn't stop.
Hey, you ain't stop my fucking turtle? No, we can't stop looking at a horse. Fair's fair.
So,
Anyways.
Matt, you want to tell everyone what this great event is right now?
Not really, but we can.
Great event.
So at some point, Michael, that one over there sipping his booze, and Billy got together with some kind of idea calling this the 13th Sin Power Hour podcast, where us two dumbasses from 12 Sins comes up here and acts a fool with Billy, and then we evolved it into bringing a guest of some sort, I guess. 13th
Sinner.
Which Brandon, unfortunately, was our second choice for today's episode.
What the fuck?
The first choice was out of town, but you're not going to mind this because it was going to be Heavy Metal Donnie, because it was going to lead into our show
Okay.
the next week.
Yeah.
And then if you popped up this morning and was like, hey, I didn't make it back from Baltimore because I got sucked off by some trolls or whatever. And,
There's some
then,
river rats.
no.
yeah.
Still the man.
Then we were just going to get Wild Bill on here and just complete the circle. So
Well, I'm not that cool, so I appreciate the second choice offer.
Yeah. But really, I think one of the main things of bringing Brandon up here was to talk about how we're almost at 100 episodes of the Wilson King podcast.
This actually
This
will be episode 100.
Will it?
Oh, wow.
This will be episode 100 Power Hour. Big Dick Energy. All right. Anyways, so that was perfect.
good.
That wasn't rehearsed.
No.
I feel like you should do like a promo.
Side note, Donnie was there last night.
He was. Donnie
out.
was at the Finding Dime shows, and then he told Cindy.
Yeah.
He was like,
Fucking
all right,
MVP.
see you later, girlfriend. I love you. I'm going to Baltimore tomorrow night to see Brandon out there at the
Did you
Club's
hear?
Inn thing or whatever the fuck it was.
Matt Eubanks
Hell
playing
yes.
Finding Dimes at Jimmy's Chicken Shack. I think I need to go.
He did. He's like, I need to come see you play.
After that, you could
It was
come downstairs.
I got some
Have some
popsicles.
I got some popsicles in my basement.
He's like 1 point removed from that guy.
he's not that guy.
No. But like his tone.
Demeanor,
Yeah.
yeah. Now at that show, Donnie's such a fucking boss.
Yeah.
Like Matt's on stage, he's like, I want to give a shout out to Heavy Metal Donnie because he's here tonight.
He's like a local celebrity,
Yeah,
you know.
he's got tattoos of both our bands on it.
And meanwhile, everybody's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
yeah, and
It was just like that, too. I saw someone.
and somebody, I think Phil or somebody said, "Did you lose a bet?" And so Matt's like, "Donnie, did you? Yeah, was it that you lost a bet? So you had to get Fine Dimes tattooed?"
And he's like, that's a good one. And then
he said, or no, somebody said, "Yeah, how many tattoos have you gotten from losing bets?"
Yeah.
And Donnie goes, "Never.
Yeah.
I've never lost a bet."
Yeah, right.
And I was like, "Damn."
Did he really? I didn't. I
Yeah.
couldn't hear him, and I was
Yeah,
like,
no,
all
we were
of them.
standing there next to him.
that's some
and he
gangster
goes, "I've never lost a bet."
Uh-huh.
And just like flat out like
Yeah.
that. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck. All right.
Donnie's like original gangster. Yeah.
Can you imagine some of the things he's seen? I've only heard some of his stories, but I wanted to just sit down with him and be like, tell me stories.
Yeah.
Well, that's what.
Record shit.
What was it? We were at Shiley's last year, and when I approached you about the whole let's do a birthday show, because Donnie's birthday is at the end of this month, you know.
It's actually today.
Is it today?
Yeah.
Damn it! I'm gonna have to call Donnie. We should call Donnie in the middle of this and be like, Donnie, happy birthday. But anyways,
We
so
should call him and sing him happy birthday.
Wait, hold on. It's either yesterday or today. Hold on.
I can't remember what it was. But anyways, so
Heavy Metal Donnie birthday today.
yeah, so it was me and Cindy sitting there at the table with him. You know, Donnie was kind of perusing the grounds or whatever with his shirt off, looking all sexy and showing everybody his stuff. And I was like, Donnie, I was like, when's your birthday? He's like, it's May, whatever it is, 15th, I guess. And I was like, oh, hell yeah. And I was like, Cindy, I was like, we need to have a birthday show for Donnie because, he's going to be like 810 years old and, he's a national treasure, right? So,
Yeah.
And that's not picking on Donnie because, Donnie is an older gentleman. So, there was somewhere I was going with this. What were we talking about before? Oh, it's tattoos.
Yes. Keep going. Good job.
It just stopped.
You're good.
The train derailed, though.
And
What was my point?
There we go.
That we were
So
doing
we
the
went-
show.
I was seeing how long it would take before we had a moment of silence.
What are we at?
Us.
How
made
far?
Well, we made it technically 13 minutes and 33 seconds,
13 minutes.
I believe.
A
is
moment
what
of
we were on.
silence.
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was planned.
I forgot to hit record on Audacity.
it?
It'll be okay.
All right, well.
We're still recording audio on.
Oh, you
Good
forgot to record video?
No, we're recording video. I just forgot to hit to record the audio separate. But it'll be okay. We'll just do like we did for good old Big Schwag and ripped it from the video.
Yeah, that'll work. All right. Whatever. Hey, it sounds much like less thin now. Sound like I got some balls. Anyways, what the hell was I talking about?
You were talking about
Losing,
Donnie's tattoos.
him losing a bet, never losing a bet.
Never lost a bet.
Oh. So that's okay. Full circle here. So sitting at the table, and I was like, "Hey, Donnie, we should have a thing or whatever." And then we got to talking about putting him on the podcast. I was like, "It'd be freaking cool to have him up, Wilson King or whatever." So that kind of evolved into this. So I talked to him about habits one night, and he's like, "Yeah, I got some stories." He's like, "We'll start off. I went to see Jerry Lee Lewis in 1964 or something at Watermelon Park," and so yeah, that's going to be pretty epic.
I would love to listen to him tell those kinds of stories.
Well, I guess it's going to be a 5-way in here when Donnie comes about.
That'd be so cool. I got to do his impression in front of him.
You should.
Yeah.
You should. He'll love it.
I bet you he'll be like, "That's the worst thing I've ever heard."
Uh-huh.
Please don't disrespect me. like
Yeah.
that.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, Donnie.
Brandon,
Never happened again.
I should kick your
I
ass.
should kick your whole ass. And then kiss it.
I love that, man.
So I've got a picture of Donnie that he's never seen and probably never will.
Is this something we should be bringing up on air?
Oh yeah.
Is that
'cause
what you say now? This is on air.
It was the first day I ever met Donnie, and it was at Shiley Acres, and I was just astonished by this man and all of his tattoos. And bear with me one moment. Let's see what month. Oh, here we go. It was here.
I'm glad we were prepared for this.
Yes.
Yeah. And his ass crack's kind of hanging out, but that's okay.
I mean, that's Donnie, though, man.
Yeah.
You get the full back and then, like, the advertisement at the bottom. That's a fantastic picture.
Is that Matt's
I
head?
love it.
Yeah. That's Eubank.
That's me?
That's you.
Oh, let me see this.
That was.
I recognize it by the sunglasses on
Drowning
the head.
Pool. That was Drowning Pool, 2019.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is Shiley. I can see the stage
Drowning Pool
ceiling there.
and Non-Point.
Ah, yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
That would have good
Why
show.
were you
Great.
so low, though?
I was
were you
squatting down
I bet you were.
to get that shot. To go.
I mean, that's fantastic. You can see my bulbous head there.
yeah.
Did you see?
Oh, good.
Does that make you happy?
I'll send it to Cindy.
Yeah, there you go. Be like, Cindy, check this out.
Actually, which camera are we on?
We're on theirs.
Huh?
Switch it.
Just upload it later or something. What are you doing? Oh,
I love it.
Dumbass, I'm showing the world the photo.
I know. I was going to see how long I could hold that there.
Flicking it off. All right. Anyways,
Yes.
Donnie's a great guy. And I had not met him yet until that moment. And I was astonished by all of his tattoos. So I took a selfie with him.
Everybody knows Donnie. Anybody
Now.
that's ever been to Jiffy Lube or any, like, Tally Ho.
Famous for Blue Ridge last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
There's some other dude that's, like, creeping up on his...
Santa Claus.
No. It's a younger guy, but he's got like similar tattoos, except he's got a really bad version of Marilyn Manson on the back, and like it's something else. But because I mistaked him for Donnie one time, I'm like, well, he don't have white hair, so it's not Donnie. So, what was it what show were we at when we saw Donnie walking through the crowd? I think it was a corn show last year, and we saw him. We're like, we're like bum rushing the thing because he was walking down in the pit, and the guy's like looking at me, and I was like, no, I need to talk to that guy right there. And Donnie's like, hey, Dad, what do you call me? Dead man. Hey, Dead man. Whatever. Yeah. He's like, you always be from Dead man. Anyways.
Dude, I remember whenever Brandon introduced me to Donnie, he came up, he's like, this is a motherfucker you need to have on your show.
Yes. Yeah. We got to
Absolutely.
get Donnie on there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You need to get him on with Pat.
Who the hell's Pap?
Oh, dude, we definitely need to get Donnie on with Pat. That'd be a killer time.
Who's Pap?
My grandfather,
Oh, yeah.
who has a lot of wild stories from the 50s and 60s.
Sheesh.
Fucking two sisters.
Yeah, fucking two sisters and swapping while the other one drove.
Oh, I got an old friend like that. Yeah.
His name's Wild Bill.
Yeah, I know.
Well, Bill here.
Wild Bill here.
Your mom's pregnant? Hey, mine.
Yeah, right.
This old guy, Blair. His name was Blair. He used to come into the gym that I worked at. And old man Blair was just a bad motherfucker, dude. He was hilarious. He had,
Bad motherfucker. Like
9.5 fingers, and he never told me why. And he had a little lunchbox, and then he put like a little skull and crossbones sticker on, because just to look tough. Old as shit, wore flannel, spent more time hanging out up front than actually doing anything. And he would wait, and his wife would call him, or he'd you know, because he didn't drive, she'd pick him up. So he'd be just sitting up front, and he'd pull his flip phone out of his little skull and crossbones lunchbox, right? It was like a Napa lunchbox.
A nap.
And he'd flip the thing open, and he'd wait for people to be around him, and he would just start going, hi, 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 and like making like random noises, and like slam it shut, put it down, and then not look at anyone. And like that shit would get people every time. It was beautiful. Oh, and he used to tell me about his he had a 55 Plymouth Fury. 55 Plymouth Fury. It was cherry red. He says, I went to a party one night, Mike. And I can tell this story because Blair passed away a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm pretty sure if his wife's still alive, she ain't listening to this.
Yeah, right.
So he says, Mike, I was going into the military one night. He's like, so at the party before I was getting shipped out. He's like, and he says, I go to this party. I just got this brand new 55 Plymouth Fury convertible, beautiful. I'm like, yeah. And I never knew which story was real and which wasn't until the very end.
Right.
So I'm like, okay.
It's kind of like talking to you.
Yeah, tell me
Yeah.
some bullshit,
Right.
Blair. But he was like, no, I'm serious. I'm at this party because Mike, I picked this girl up, took her back to my place, or took her back to her place, said, bagged it out. He's like, I go back to the party. He says, I got another girl, took her home, got another girl. He says, I went back to that party 3 times that night, Mike.
Jesus Christ.
He said, every time, didn't leave alone. He says, best night of my life.
Best,
I was like, God damn, Blair.
best night of my life.
Uh-huh.
All right.
He goes, if I ever got the chance, I'd get a 55 Plymouth Fury. And maybe that was it. I
Maybe
don't
that
know.
was the draw.
I've never had 3 in one night. I've never had a Plymouth Fury. Maybe there's something to it.
So switching gears here, me and Billy had this conversation one night, and actually I think we schmoozed over that a while ago. I was talking about this is almost 100 episodes. So we need to sit down and go through every episode from when Billy befriended you and had guests that knew you on here and see how many times people suck you off during an
Jeez.
episode.
Yeah.
There has got to be, because even me and Mike did it the last time, right? We were like, oh, yeah, Brandon's a... oh, Brandon, right.
Actually, I will say every time that
No shame.
you have been sucked off, it has been because of him.
That's probably right. You probably prompted. You're like, there needs some...
dude.
Yeah, Brandon Wright, he's a great guy, isn't he? Isn't he?
Isn't he? Yeah. Yeah.
No, see, because what I want to know motherfuckers who are saying some shit.
No, nobody
That's
does.
what I want.
Bro,
They are.
no
But
one,
they're not going to do that on air.
bro, no
No, yeah,
one,
I want it. I want to hear it.
bro, no
Line 'em
one-
up.
because people know that you and I are pretty tight. They ain't gonna come on here and talk smack to me.
No, I think we should do a whole segment where we say, all right, say something bad about B.
Brandon Wright's got shooters out here.
No, I mean, it's always like, yeah, Brandon, this, that, and the other. And then, like, the underside of his penis is really velvety. And when you start licking on it, it's almost like trying veal for the first time. And,
Feel.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was
It's
so weird. I just showed up. I was gonna ask him about booking, and then my pants weren't on. I don't remember. I kind of liked it. I kind of didn't.
So you know how you always feel awkward and uncomfortable about
Fuck
certain-
yes.
Like that's how I feel.
That is awesome.
You've managed to make me feel awkward.
That's
and
great. That's great. That's great.
Am I in a safe space? Because I don't feel so safe right now.
You thought that you weren't gonna be able to get a word in here.
Yeah.
And look at you talking.
Yeah. Look at you talking. We're talking you up about velvety penis.
Oh man.
I mean, it's like a Dove chocolate bar, you know, and you just once it touches your tongue,
Yeah.
it just melts right in your mouth.
Can you imagine? Well, never mind. I'm gonna leave that one.
No, fuck it. Let's do it.
No, because we promised that we weren't going to talk about
imagine.
he who shall remain unnamed.
Oh Jesus.
Voldemort
Yeah. Voldemort
of the music
Do you
scene.
believe
Well, that's okay. Just
he
don't.
is still craving cock? Do you think anything's changed? Why are you crying?
Because it's funny. It's so funny. I don't want to say his name.
We don't.
I just wonder how I'm humbled by the people that have been a blessing in my life and have felt good things about that. Like it makes me feel really cool. But I also was thinking about, well, what if I was that guy and had that ego, and then you guys were fucking stroking me off? I'd be like, fuck yeah, I'm the king of the mountain, motherfucker. It's like I just can't imagine.
Yeah, but see later when you're staring in front of the mirror, you're gonna be like, yeah, that's right. And you're fucking putting your jergens all over that thing, and I bet you leave a paste of it on there for like 15 minutes before you just to make sure it's nice and
But like, so then I started thinking, I'm like, well, who are the people that are
Billy's
stroking
gonna throw
that
up
guy
over here.
off? Who are? Do they exist?
no.
Pro wrestlers.
Pro wrestlers?
You're gonna go home tonight. He's gonna Photoshop a picture of himself next to Randy Orton.
Oh my gosh.
Like back when I was 15, me and Randy were fucking kicking rocks together, and
so
that's how I got
Billy-
these sweet abs.
So Billy, that's how you need to do it from now on. If anybody comes on the show and wants to talk about he who shall remain unnamed, that's what they have to say.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
In the same vein as Harry Potter references, in the Potterverse, this human being's name would probably be something like
Craven cock.
Terry Ravenclaw.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Or maybe Neville Cravencock.
Yeah. What would be always in the Harry Potter verse? Like always craving cock.
Hang on, let me see.
Yeah.
I need
Billy,
to
you
type-
all right over there?
I need to type this out and see what it's.
Oh,
how
look,
you,
honey. He
what is
took
it?
his shirt
What
off
do you-
again.
What do you have the
He's a hippogriff.
hippogriff? You have the World of Wizardry app where you can make your own Harry Potter name?
No, I'm literally
Oh.
gonna see what this motherfucker's name is backwards
Oh, yes.
because that's
A
some
little
magic.
anagram like Tom Riddle.
That's some like
Yeah.
that's really cool. You know, the first time I saw him, he's got a bunch of names. Yeah,
Right?
he's like Jesus.
There's
He's
so
got all
much
kinds of
room.
different names.
There's so much room.
He's very far removed
except-
from Jesus.
Except
All right.
Jesus stole the idea from him.
Oh, that's
you
what
know?
it was, yeah. Back when he was chilling
Right.
with the Jews and,
Right, right.
building the crucifixes. They were like, we're just going to call this guy Jesus instead of me.
You know, and they wanted to make me into a
And,
sphinx, and I said, cut the nose off because
Yeah.
it doesn't look right.
And I told him I owed him this much silver, but I just never gave it to
Yeah.
him. And
Because fuck them,
Yeah.
What are these
Oh, you-
Gentiles going to do?
You guys are gonna fucking love this.
oh,
This is because it actually might sound kind of cool. So backwards, it's Tforks Navarre. Tforks Navarre.
Terry Forksnavar.
Terry Tforks Navarre.
Not you.
oh my God.
He sold me a broken wand in Diagon Alley.
Wait. Speaking of World of Wizardry, have you guys actually taken that quiz? Because I have.
What quiz are we
Yeah.
speaking of?
For figure out which house you're in?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've taken it twice, and I got the same house both times. You'll
what
never
house
guess
are
what
you in?
house I'm in. Ravenclaw. Not even a joke. I'm considered Ravenclaw.
We've had this.
We have had this talk.
Yeah.
I did that one time. What's the really uncool one? Huff. That's what I ended up
You're
in.
a Hufflepuff.
Yeah, look at me. I got all this fucking shit and we're in Hufflepuff, right?
Can I take it really quick? Because I've never taken it.
Yeah, go ahead. Hop on
Take what Billy said.
wizardingworld.com.
Never really watched
Dude,
Harry Potter.
I'm a Gryffindor, and my Patronus is a wolf.
Gryffindor right here.
I must
Boom.
have took a different one. I didn't think I got the
I could see you.
Patronus.
I could see you being a
G
Griffin.
Clan.
Griffin. I don't see you as a
G-Clan.
Gryffindor.
I'm a fucking hero, bro.
I see you as a douchebag ass
Clark
Slytherin.
Kent, baby.
Like just tripping motherfuckers in the hallway, like
Me and Draco.
Expecto Labiosa, like fuck your couch. Like I see you doing that all day.
Labiosa.
I think he just gave.
My flaps are swollen.
Like taking people's lunches. I see you being that guy.
What labiosa?
Wingardium Labiosa.
No, that's like light up your vagina or something.
Oh, Leviosa.
He just got it.
Oh, yeah. He's like, it is labiosa.
Yes. Might be.
It's actually great because I've never watched Harry Potter, so I don't know.
Hey, Cindy's never seen him either.
So
She won't even watch him.
I'm
So-
calling it right now.
so Deb-
Slytherin.
Deb grew up in a very Christian household that said that she couldn't watch it because it was
Witchcraft.
Right.
witchcraft.
Right.
Witchcraft.
Witchcraft.
Yeah.
Witchcraft.
No,
Rich girl.
no Barney either then, huh?
Barney was my favorite.
Really?
Yes.
I love you.
Animal had everything.
You love me.
We're a happy
A clean lens makes for better shots.
Together
Thanks,
and-
folks.
Yeah, get your fucking grease
Dirty
prints
ass
off
grease.
here.
Why my hands gotta be greasy, man?
Because I touched your
always coming
phone?
with some sideways
Because I
prints.
touched your phone?
Motherfucker, you have been pounding nuts for the last 25 minutes. And you want to ask why your hands are greasy. You got nut grease all over your hands.
Also known as Jergens.
Taking pictures. Oh.
I'm over here choking to death.
Cindy's not even. Oh, yes, she is.
So,
Or is it nuts or what?
I got it.
Huh? Yeah, that's right.
I grew up in a really Christian household too. We weren't allowed to watch the Smurfs.
Yeah, we never allowed to watch that.
Because of
My dad was like, "Oh, who is this Gargamel,
Gargamel.
guy casting spells?" And I'm like,
You know, there wasn't a lot I wasn't allowed to watch.
What was the cat's name? Was it
Azrael.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Thank God.
That would be a cool band name.
Yeah. It's got to be trademarked by now.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
But the only time I ever remember my dad. My dad coming in and being like, all right, we just got cable boxes, right? And, you know, like, you guys probably wouldn't understand this. But
I had a
like,
cable box.
Yeah, well, everybody's had a fucking cable box. But, like, back when I was a tot, right, we had the little bitty cable boxes. And they were, like, you know, yay big for the camera, right? So, and they had just 2 buttons on them. You had a little remote, whatever. You could turn the volume up, whatever. And I remember specifically my dad's like, all right, we're getting cable boxes for your bedrooms. And I'm like, well, fuck yeah. That way I don't have to hang out in the living room, whatever. So, but he's like, I got to show you something. And I'm like, all right. And it only went to channel like 89, right? So I remember till this day, he's like, these 2 channels here, you don't watch. And I'm like, what is it? And all it is, and I'm looking at it, it's just squiggly lines, right? You know? And I'm like, why don't I watch that? And I'm like, all right, I don't need to watch it. It was like 88 and 89, but that was where the scramble porn was. And, you know, every now and again at 1:30 in the morning, you see a nice tricolored boobie.
Uh-huh.
Had nip and everything. I mean, full sound. They didn't do anything to the sound.
No, never.
You just kind of had to figure out what was going on there.
Yeah.
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 That was
ours
my
was
fantastic
channel
story.
42, and then 43 sometimes had it at night.
Talking to the mic.
42 was the porn channel,
Stupid dumb bitch.
24 hours a day. 43 was at after night.
So my cousin and I, when I was like 12, we used to go to his house and we'd have sleepovers, and we discovered the scrambled porn channel too. And what we would do is, back in those days, you had the remote with the last channel button.
Yes.
So we would go to the Cartoon Network.
Yes.
We'd set that as the last channel.
Of course.
And then we'd go to the scrambled porn and we'd be trying to watch nips and shit, right?
Uh-huh.
One time my uncle came downstairs. We were pretending to sleep. We were passed out. And he got hip to the game. He was like, these little motherfuckers.
He set
Something
y'all's
right.
asses up.
So, you know, the cartoons were on, and he hit the last button, and it goes, oh, yeah. Oh. He's like, get up, boys. And we're like, we were in so much fucking trouble. It was horrible.
We was just watching
We
cartoons.
were just watching cartoons. taking the
Dad
cable
had
box
it on
away.
that channel.
Yeah, we didn't get the cable box anymore.
My grandma passed away November, I think it was, right? So she was getting to where a little senile and
Talking
whatever.
to the mic.
Yeah, she was getting to where it was a little senile. No, you don't have to turn it down, but so like my cousin calls me up. He's like, dude, and he's like, I'm so mad. He's like, because he was hanging out with my grandma, lived with his mom. And then he came up to help out with grandma because grandma was, getting a little wonky. And he's like, they keep grilling me about this porn that was ordered on pay-per-view, and they keep asking me if I ordered it. And, of course, his mom's in her 60s, grandma's in her 90s or whatever. And I'm like, Josh, why would you order scrambled porn on the TV? I was like, there's so much free porn on your phone. Like, he's like, that's what I keep trying to tell him. I didn't order it. And he gave me, the name of it. It was, something like Brown Butts and Driving Me Nuts. It was, 2 or 3 weeks in a row.
Volume 12.
Yeah. And I guess grandma's in there, trying to figure out how to turn the TV off. And she's ordering porn, late at night. And, yeah. I think I accidentally did that one time. Accidentally.
Purpose.
Yeah. Hey, don't ever stick your dick in your grandma's Vaseline jar.
Wow.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Wow.
I bet it did.
Hold up.
I bet it worked.
Hold up.
Did you just turn it off?
No, I switched
all
my
right.
camera.
You should want to take it off my face right now.
No, this is a fantastic story, and I probably
I want to
shouldn't tell
hear
it
this story.
because I'm sure somebody in my family will listen to this, but
We're all in on this one.
Yeah. So all right, let's say I'm probably 13 or 14, right? And, at that age, you're already well aware of the powers that your groin holds, right? So, living with my grandma. Grandma used Vaseline for everything, right? Because she's from the 1904s or 25s or something, right? So Vaseline helped your hemorrhoids, they help blemishes on your skin. You put it in places, whatever, on your face, whatever.
She lived through the 20s, so you ate it sometimes.
Right. It's like My Big Fat Greek Wedding where the old man puts
Cisco.
No, it was Windex on everything. Anyways, but so I'm feeling like a wank, right?
Said Cisco.
Yeah, Cisco. Yeah, rub Cisco on you. So I got this bright idea. I'm like, there's no lotion. You're trying the different things. So I was like, oh, there's Vaseline. And it was a brand new tub, right? So 37 inches of cock does not really fit too well in a little thing of Vaseline. Mm-hmm. So, I shove that bad boy right on in there, right? And then it explodes and it's like... Well, at this point, you don't know about manscaping. Whatever. We're too far into it now.
Yep.
So not only is this not working, right? So it's all in your fupa hair, and because I was a big dude, right? So are you using this for blackmail later? No pun intended.
Hang on.
What?
Why is it got to be black?
before we go any further, when you say it wasn't working, does that mean you kept thrusting it?
That means
you kept fucking it and it was shooting out the sides each pump?
Well, no, that means after the initial insertion, it was this was a terrible fucking idea. There was no
I've been there a lot of times myself.
So yeah. So
not with Vaseline though.
So here the thing is, I'm like, holy shit, this was a brand new tub of Vaseline. Grandma is gonna be very mad, right? So not only, and I've got the shit spread all in my stuff. And I guarantee you all think I'm making this up. Honest to goodness, I'm not. So,
no, I can totally.
We're more concerned that it's actually the real story.
Yeah, y'all don't have some fucked up stories. But anyways, so here I am scooping it back in the jar, and I'm like, all right, tastes good, and I make sure it looks all nice and put that shit back in the cabinet.
Did you say it tastes good?
I didn't mean it like that. It looks good. Yes. Yeah, I don't think I tasted it. I might have. Fuck. So. Years go by, and I don't know, me and Cindy and Josh were sitting around, whatever, talking one day, and I think I brought this story up and talking about it. And then I realized Grandma continued to use this dick Vaseline for however long. And I think I'm going to hell for that.
So here's my question. Mm-hmm. Why
not?
did you put your dick
In your grandma's
in
Vaseline.
your grandma's Vaseline?
I mean...
Sandy, do you know about this?
Cindy knows about it. So she's don't know, man. It was what was there.
Yeah.
I mean, water wasn't going to work. Was I going to jump in the shower and hope fucking, so.
I tried a couple pillows one
I
time.
just did not realize that Vaseline was a consistency of fucking wheel bearing grease, all right? I wasn't thinking that this isn't really, it just forms a capsule over your wiener and, here we are.
I'm glad I have 2 minutes and 30 seconds of that.
Fuck you. How about that? We'll omit this later.
Man, there's a lot worse things to fuck than your grandma's Vaseline jar.
I mean, at least it wasn't grandma.
Yeah. For starters. For starters.
Oh, man.
Bare minimum.
Yeah. Right there.
Bare minimum.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, the family cat is next on the list.
It's like,
You know.
it's like Chris Rock said, all you need is a crease, baby.
And there's somebody out there that's going to hear that and be like, this guy is fucking disgusting. Who does that shit? No. When you have that thought, you think about all the stupid shit you've done in your life. Yeah, you stay in your glass house. There is something out there where somebody is rubbing their grandma's Vaseline.
It's honestly not the worst thing I've heard.
No.
Good.
No,
It was a good story, and I'm glad I have it in my phone now.
I don't know why that's in your phone, and that's what worries me about this. Not because Buzzsprout's going to have this, it's because Brandon has this.
Because one day, years from now, Brandon's going to be down and out, and he's going to have that 9mm pressed to his temple, and he's going to be looking through old photos and trying to reminisce.
Thank God I'm not this guy.
And he's going to go, oh, look at all my good friends. I'm going to miss everybody, but I just can't go on. And then he's going to scroll on that video and go, what was this? And he's going to press play, and that's going to talk him off that ledge.
Yep.
I actually really just had this thought that I don't want Wild Bill to hear that story.
Why?
Because that can't be good.
Because he was fucking your grandma?
Because you're his kid.
I can never confirm or deny that. I don't think so. But I think he might disown me a little bit. That might bring
She
me
lived
down.
within a 2-hour radius. I can't blame myself, kid.
Yeah. Yeah, he told us some outlandish ass story there at practice the other week about being out in Iowa or somewhere hunting, and then you remember the dude came into the bar. He was, I don't know, and
No, what?
no, you were at that practice because we were like, oh yeah, this is a straight up Wild Bill story, and I can't remember all of it, and we got to get him on here for it because he was like, yeah, we came in, we were at this pub, and he's like, this one guy we were with, he he never really dressed nice, and he said this big dude that they were hunting with come in and was like, all right, we're going to, that's what it was. He's like, y'all want to go over to this other bar or whatever? The one guy had a nice shirt on, and he's like, but you can't dress like that. And he's like, all right. So Bill's like, hey, change your fucking shirt, So they go to this other bar, and I guess they knew the guy that he was with, and they walk. Now I'm paraphrasing from memory here, so this isn't the exact story, but they walk into the other bar, and they're like, oh, hey, so and so's here or whatever. And he said there was shit on the table like this, right? There's just bars in there. And he said all they did was come through and they sweeped everything off the table into the floor and like you'd see in a movie. And so he's like, all right, there you go. And he said it wasn't no time after that this I guess he said it was a very large woman on a stool, passed out and fell over, and they just drug her into the other room or whatever. And I'm like, Bill, there's no way this happened. He's like, I swear to God. Bill's got some stories.
I just have one question for Bill whenever he comes on here, but you can ask him at practice. Legitimately, how many people in his life
has he killed?
He pistol whipped? I want to know this answer.
I don't know that we would get that answer.
The killed answer, we've already had that discussion.
Okay.
He said, "You're still breathing, aren't you?"
Yeah.
Basically,
he's very good at being a manly man.
He's super mysterious and manly.
He is. Mm-hmm. He is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild Bill cracks me the fuck up.
Yeah.
I hope there's a diary he's kept somewhere of
like an Arthur Morgan journal.
Yeah.
That'd be crucial.
John Marston.
Dude, you could make a whole movie out of Wild Bill.
Yeah.
Man,
my ass hurts now.
He played in bands when cocaine and strippers was the thing.
Yes.
They're not?
We don't know shit about that.
No.
We really don't.
One of my favorite Wild Bill stories was probably when he said he's like, we're at practice, and he says, oh, goddamn. Deb is a Gryffindor. Congratulations, son.
Did you get this from
Welcome aboard.
Interview website? This is what they ask you in a...
So, we're at practice, and Bill's telling us about about the
the
last minute with 15 minutes was dog shit crazy back in the day.
Yeah.
And he's like, we used to practice in this fucking cabin in the middle of the woods. And it was just, he's like, it's the drug cabin. He's like, people would just bring whatever you want, do whatever you want, you know, and don't tell a fucking soul about it. And he's like, we used to have practice there, you know, and there was no locks on the doors. You just show up and, you know, you fucking jam. And he's like, I remember it was towards the end when I decided I need to get the fuck out of this scene was, he says, I came downstairs one day and there's a John boat on the living room floor and there's 3 guys sitting in it and they had paddled it in. And he's like, and they're all stoned to the fucking gills staring at a TV that's turned off. And he's like, that was when I knew I needed to get my shit together. And I couldn't be a part of this anymore.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. We're going to have to, like, buy a whole another microphone and just get us all in the same room with Bill again.
Yes.
Of course, Bill would probably clam up. At first.
At first.
He'd be like Brandon.
We'd
where he's
have
all
to
like,
roll with him.
Yeah.
The one thing he's got to realize is, like, statute of limitations. Like, Bill, most of your stuff, you're reaching that point where you're, like, the 20, 25-year mark.
You're good.
It's gone. Anything less than, like, murder and rape, like,
You're good.
let it fly. You robbed a dude in 86, he's probably dead.
Right.
Let it go.
No names are disclosed.
Yeah, shit happened. Change the city.
Oh my God, change your name.
Well, I mean, he can't change his name, but, like...
We just won't tell him it's Wild Bill. We'll be like, this is
Right.
Cain.
No, I mean, be like, we're like, oh,
But how
he
many?
did it in New York, but
how-
we're like, oh yeah, I was in Chicago one
But
time.
him coming on the air, like, how many illegitimate children will come forward now? You know, there's going to be a lot of moms with questions.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of moms going, your daddy was a cowboy.
He was a cowboy.
He was a cowboy.
Real cowboy.
I think we should play a game of Fuck, Marry, Kill.
I'm down.
All right, let's do it.
But
Hit
I don't have any options right now. Let's stew on that for a second.
Amber Heard.
Kill.
Well, that's easy. Huh?
I don't know. I'd hit.
Ryan Reynolds has to be
I gotta kill her
Okay.
first, and then I'll fuck it.
Okay.
I can't ever
I
shit
got
on
a great
me.
one. You ready?
Uh-oh.
Ryan Reynolds, Amber Heard, Johnny Depp.
Damn. Really?
No.
I would marry Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. Fuck Johnny Depp, kill Amber.
Absolutely.
That's the
Me and
only
Depp.
way.
Yeah, that's like. I mean, you could marry Depp or you know you could. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna marry Depp. I'm married Depp on paper, because that's gonna be great on my fucking taxes right there. Like, I'm gonna obviously fuck Amber Heard, but also kill her before I fuck her, so that she doesn't shit on me.
There's a disclaimer.
then-
Mike is not mentally unstable in that way.
And then I'll go ahead and kill Ryan Reynolds too while I'm at it. Just take them both out.
I have a question though. Do any of them have a tub of Vaseline? Because that might seal the
Right.
deal.
That might.
Yeah.
Depends. I'm sure Ryan Reynolds would have a
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think so.
I would marry Ryan Reynolds, kill Johnny Depp,
Wow.
fuck Amber Heard. But before I fucked Amber Heard,
You're gonna shit on her pillow?
no, I would beat her up so she knows what real domestic violence is.
Oh damn.
Oh yeah.
Deb done went deep.
Wow.
Well, Cynthia. She's like, please don't. Did you see her face
Cindy's
immediately
like,
turned
I'm
red?
shitting on that bed and establishing dominance. I'm gonna shit on it first. I'm gonna stare her straight in the eyes while I do it.
She'd probably marry Johnny Depp and kill Ryan Reynolds
Yeah.
and Amber Heard. She'd
Right.
be like, I could live without sex.
So Cindy and I's picks are the same,
yeah.
but for completely different
Yeah.
reasons.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on Brandon.
Do I have to? I mean, this is horrible.
Okay,
Look, man, if
I
you
think
married
we're-
Ryan Reynolds,
All
it
right.
would not be his first illegitimate marriage. All right, he did that one with Sandra Bullock.
I'd marry Depp because
So-
I feel like he'd be a lot of fun on a cruise.
Yes, fuck
Andy,
Sorry,
he's-
You're good.
my bad.
It's okay.
Didn't
Owns
realize
an
that was
island?
you there, guy.
No,
owns an
let's
island.
keep
Frisky
playing
under the
footsie
table.
while you talk about fucking and killing people.
Well, marrying Depp and
Uh-huh.
get that Pirates of the Caribbean money.
Yes, right?
You can't miss that.
Privates of the Caribbean.
Privates of the
Pretty sure
Yes,
that has
yes,
to
it
be-
is.
That has to be.
It
the
is.
Caribbean.
And Jesse Jane was in it.
Oh Jesus!
I would.
Now
I
was
would-
that a Freudian slip, or was that like you've seen that?
It was
and
a
that's why
legit
you,
Freudian slip.
Okay.
My brain was thinking
right.
privates, and then
He's
it
got
said
like the
pirates.
whole series
Yeah.
on his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it really wasn't that good.
Which one?
The one I saw, it was like a pirate's porn. It was really
Oh.
lame.
Yeah, with Jessie Jane.
She was hot, but
Yeah,
it was really lame.
She's cool.
I'm gonna be honest,
It was
go
hot.
with the step-siblings porn. That's the best porn.
I haven't seen it.
What are you doing, step ladder?
I'd
My
I'd
hand's
probably
clearly not stuck in this dryer.
fuck Amber Heard and kill Ryan Reynolds. Sorry.
So we all agree.
I don't
so
think you
Cindy,
can-
you and I are on the same.
Yeah.
We're marrying Depp for the money. We're killing Ryan Reynolds and Amber Heard, but we're gonna go ahead and fuck Amber while we're at it.
Right.
Or
Cindy wasn't.
are you gonna fuck Ryan before he dies?
Matt.
She said maybe. We're gonna have a talk later. No, I'm just
Dude,
I'm sorry. I guess I'm the only one doing the extra killing.
All right. The question for the ladies: which of the two guys is hotter, Depp or Reynolds?
Daddy
Who's the
Reynolds.
hot guy?
I would say Johnny Depp.
Really?
I don't like pretty boys.
Okay.
Ryan Reynolds keeps his shit together though.
I would
You know
have
he
to
can
say-
slap that six-pack on in like a month.
Right.
I would have to say Ryan Reynolds just because I'm not into older guys. Not saying that Johnny Depp isn't hot because he is.
Johnny Depp just looks greasy though,
Yes.
like all the time, and I
All
think
the
it's
time.
the mustache.
It's the thin facial hair.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not into older guys. I think that's
Yeah.
what it comes down to.
How old are you, Billy?
He's not hot. He's 3 months older than me.
So it works.
Yep.
Yeah, so he's the oldest person I've ever dated.
Okay. Okay. All right.
That's good.
New set.
Okay.
Throw one out. 3
I'm gonna
people.
throw out some
Best
really-
local venues.
I just want to fuck Sandra
Ooh.
Bullock.
Are we fuck, marry, and killing them, or
Wait. Yeah. What are we doing with these venues?
Fuck bad habits.
Wow.
that's rude?
No, like I'm talking legit.
Kill
venues.
grannies.
We don't have any local venues. They're all bars.
I mean, if you want to be technically correct, he is right.
Yeah.
The Blue Fox is
The closest.
Blue Fox and Shiley Acres
And
are
marry the
only-
fox.
are
But Backseat's about to dethrone that with that new building, I
It's going
think.
to be an interesting building.
Yes.
If Troubadour wasn't in such a wild, out of the way location, Troubadour's outside area blows everything out of the water outside of Shiley.
The O'Connell's outdoor stage is dope. I do.
Yeah,
I
but
do
you're-
like shows there.
We're talking like same stage size,
But their
twice
deck's
as
too
much
big.
land.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
You can fit a lot of fucking people in Troubadour outside.
yeah. They got a lot more parking than what I originally thought.
Okay, so I've got something for now that I got everybody here. This is cool and important. We talk about this.
I
lot
got a
here.
funny
We
Troubadour
pretty much
story
talk about
after that.
everything a lot.
Remind me.
What are the top 3 things as a musician or a customer or a fan that you want out of a venue? Like, what are you looking for?
Clean fucking bathrooms, and not bathrooms that are falling into the fucking floor and the seats are falling off and it
Okay.
looks like some shit out of a horror movie.
So I will say that shout out to Zen West last night. The bathrooms were fucking awesome.
Oh, my ass hurts.
I rather enjoyed being in. It was great. What, cheap alcohol? So alcohol prices are a thing?
Affordable alcohol.
Affordable alcohol.
Yeah, because I mean,
That hasn't been strained through a sock.
So then by that comment, where have you gone where you felt the alcohol was not affordable?
Nowhere.
Nowhere?
That's just one of my.
Echo
That's something
Stage.
Well,
Right box.
yeah, they're not cheap.
Okay.
Little price.
Oh, dude, Bright Box is not cheap.
That's why
Oh.
I only get.
Dude, for like one beer, $7.50.
Oh.
So while on that topic,
Smoke free.
Okay.
smoke free, yeah.
Not necessarily vape free, but smoke free.
Yeah. I want the layout.
Yeah.
I want some thought to have gone into the layout. Okay. So Brightbox, for example, I was just in there the other night. Pros and cons. Love the fact that the bar is separate from the venue side. So I have to walk over out of the loud music room to order a drink. I love that.
Well, you can
So you
probably
have the
order
drinking room,
easily
right?
too. You know,
Yes.
it's not
I can
like
walk
"Why?"
over and I say, hey, can I get 2 Coronas? Can I get a Jack and Coke? And I have to, hey, motherfucker! You know, did you say Jim Beam? Yeah. I hate that shit. You know?
I've often wondered how like they keep your tab straight. Other than they like, unless they've got a photographic memory, but like when they're like, "What's your name?" and you're like,
Yeah, and it-
"Matt," and they're like, "Well, this is Pat."
Uh-huh.
You know.
So
It is. They just know.
that's number one. But now on the con side, I thought that it was laid out kind of shitty for the venue half because you walk in and now you're sideways. and the bar that not alcohol bar, but the sitting stuff bar, like to sit and eat, faces away from the band.
Yeah.
And so, like, talking to the girlfriend, she was like, as a chick, I hate that the table is behind me. Why am I going to set a drink behind me where I can't see it?
Well, that place usually actually has tables on the floor, I think.
Right.
And they just take them out for.
So why would you not have maybe standing room and then the standing table, same height, in front of people if you wanted it there? Yes.
Extend it back a little bit.
Yes. Another couple feet behind there so I can have my drink in front of me and watch the band.
Yes, 'cause I watch my fucking drink.
Right. Right.
I watch the fuck out of her drinks.
Yeah.
Well,
Were you waiting for the pill to dissolve? Is it?
Yeah.
He's
But,
like, she's gonna taste it. Don't drink it yet.
no, my like 3 things I look at is a place that thought about live music before building. So
Yeah.
a really good layout for live music. Affordable booze. Because there's a reason I don't go to big venues anymore.
I drink a lot, okay? I drink a lot.
And
Yeah. I mean,
And, like-
Jiffy Lube, you're paying $22 for a fucking Bud Light.
yeah.
Like,
And
fuck that.
whoever's working the bar needs to be like not a dick.
That's a very subjective thing. I don't.
Right.
You're going to be hit or miss from. Place
Oh
to
yeah,
place.
100%. Like, I mean, there's a reason I continue to go to the bars I go to, and that's because the bartenders are actually like
Oh, yeah.
decent, unless you like cop an attitude with them, and then it's like okay.
Which is understandable.
I personally think that a lot of the places that we play and frequent, we do appreciate them,
Yes.
them, and we know you guys are listening, and that's cool. We respect that. But I think the biggest downside is that a lot of the places are created by people who are not musicians, so they don't think about the forethought of, all right, cool, what would a musician need?
Right.
The load-ins, your load-in place, where you load in at. Like last night, it was this narrow hallway. Well, there's 6 bands. That
Good
was
Lord.
rough. Getting through that little hallway. Band area load in, the back of the building. Cool. You have a separate place to park your trailer, but you can only fit like 3 vehicles back there. Parking, all these things. There's so many factors.
And actually, like Bright Box, just thinking about it, how the stage is on the wall there.
Yeah.
If they were to, and it sucks because the men's bathrooms on that side, and there's
Right.
not one on the other side.
Right.
If
Yeah,
they were
what
able to
the
put a
fuck
men's
was
over
that
there,
That was weird.
But there's 2 women's?
well, but they're single bathrooms, aren't they? In the women's, you went in the women's. It's just one stall, right? Yeah. So, I mean, if they could, let's just say, perfect world, fix the bathroom situation in the front, they could take and turn the stage where the
To the back wall.
sound booth is, and you could basically put a backdrop there so you could load in from that back door like you do anyways, and you wouldn't have to worry about using that hall. Like, you'd maybe lose maybe a 50-person capacity, maybe, depending on how big you built the stage, but I think that would make that room itself more productive for music, but they don't always, it's not just music, but even stage shows and stuff, I think.
Comedy
yeah.
shows would still be
yeah.
rad. I agree. I think
That's
that
just
would be
an
the
idea.
perfect place to
Yeah.
put the stage.
Also, to add
I mean,
on top
that-
of what you said, having, because you know me, like if I go to a show, I like to sit and I like to kind of be off. It's not because I don't want to like be in the crowd and stuff like. Well, I mean it is, but it's not because I'm like pissed off or anything like that. It's just 'cause I like to sit like outside of everything so I can see everything. So like that there's tables available or like at least chairs that are available that I can like sit at. Right? I don't like standing.
Yeah, I think, I mean, some venue owners don't reinvest into their establishment. And, I'm not going to call anybody out, but when you see them investing in either other places or their own personal thing, and then their venue still got broken fucking toilets or, stuff like that, it's kind of like, all right, like, if you make your place nice enough and it doesn't look like a dingy shithole or, whatever, the carpet's all stained up and smells like 30 years worth of puke or whatever when you walk in, then, no, I mean, it just sometimes I think you got to stop spreading out other things and take care of your bread and butter. But I don't think some people give a shit about that because they don't have to be there.
to piggyback off what Brandon said about parking, is
Bathroom.
there's a lot of spots in this area that you got to park away from the venue just to have any kind of parking.
Yeah, hate that.
Dude, it gets under my skin sometimes because
Yeah, if I'm paying for a ticket, I should at least have some parking.
yeah,
That's one thing like the Fox gets right. They got that alternative, that spillover lot.
What, Big Lots?
Yeah.
No, they don't. That's not their lot.
I don't mind.
And
The lower lot.
No,
and actually
Down the hill.
The one down the hill at Blue Fox?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
I was
theirs,
just-
but that fills
Yeah.
up like
I was making
Right.
a joke about Big Lots.
That's
super
still-
fast.
Yeah.
I don't think there's too many venues around here that actually have like adequate
Yeah.
parking to do
Like Bright
like
Box.
a capacity
For their
show.
capacity.
I had to
Capacity
park on the
to
street.
Yeah.
Is,
Well, for Bright
is,
Box, we always go to that parking garage.
Off-
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Bright Box is easy enough to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In town, so it's not as horrible.
I'm excited to see the monument. Like going
Yeah.
there. Y'all got a show
July 16th.
July 16th there.
And all I keep thinking about is where the hell are we going to park?
Well, there's a loading thing in the alley
Oh.
back there, but there's a couple parking garages there that you can get to. Yeah, it'll be interesting, but I don't think you'll have. It'll be just kind of probably like Bright Box, however y'all loaded in there.
What was the monument before it was the monument?
It was a bank or something, wasn't it? Yeah.
I'm excited, man. It's going to be, from the pictures I've seen, it looks like a really cool place.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, I'll be out of town.
You
All
didn't
right, so
sound too sad. Anyway,
New game.
new game.
Okay.
What local musician would you want to fight
Wow.
versus what feral animal?
Oh, so we have to.
Oh,
So you-
Like,
get
would
to
you
choose.
rather, like Brandon, would you rather fight a rabid raccoon for 2 minutes or
God, 2 minutes was a long damn time.
Jonathan Spaulding?
why are you gonna put him against a friend like that? What?
I don't know. Did you want me to throw somebody he doesn't like out there? Because I could do that.
But see, all right. Here's the thing, though. The fact that you put rabbit in there, I'd rather take
So-
2 minutes with Spalding.
So here's the thing. I'm going
Yeah.
2 minutes with my buddy Spalding, and I'm whipping his ass
Yeah.
straight up. For 2 minutes.
ass.
And then I'm going to buy him a drink afterwards and give him a hug and tell him how
Yeah.
much I love him.
All right, you
Yeah,
hear
that's
that,
right.
Jay Spald? We're
This is
coming
gonna
for
hurt.
you.
2 minutes.
It's going to hurt.
Got you for 2 minutes.
Playtime. minutes of playtime.
Bone saw.
What are you
doing up there?
Since this is your game, you got to go around the room.
All right. We got to match. We got to match you up. So,
Oh my gosh. Friendship is over.
yeah.
Fill in there.
Same thing. 2 minutes. All right. Chris Zullinger of fucking Brass Knuckle Union.
Shit.
Pretty big guy, right?
Big dude.
Pretty big dude. 2 minutes versus a slightly intoxicated rabid squirrel.
Oh, I'd take the squirrel all day.
Like one of these like Winchester like black squirrels. Like
Chris?
the demon squirrel.
squirrel.
The demon squirrel.
Oh, demon
The
squirrel.
ones
Yeah.
from the hospital. There's a bunch
Yes.
of black squirrels at the hospital.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah,
those.
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
black squirrels are always
Slightly intoxicated black squirrel from Winchester Medical.
But if he's intoxicated, his reflexes aren't going to be that great. He's just going to be pissed.
he might be a little fucked up. He might hit you. He might miss.
How straight is his tail going to be?
I mean, the tail's pretty much locked in. Yeah, it's pretty dead on.
Yeah. They usually do that like quiver thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be
Man, I don't know. I mean, I really think Chris would demolish me because I'm a lover, not a fighter. I mean, unless he's just all looks, where he just looks like a badass and he's
Maybe.
like soft and pudgy on the inside.
Maybe.
No offense, Chris. I love you. I'm just saying. 2 minutes? We could probably bear hug for 2 minutes, but I guess, I mean, are there stipulations where you got to do like.
you can.
You have to fight.
You have
Yeah.
to fight.
But, I mean, you could grapple him, but he's gonna be coming back at you full force.
I'm telling you, that's a bad
So
idea.
That is a fucking bad idea. I mean, I would. I
it's
think I'd
120 seconds,
Zoo Gelder's, he's got some weight on him.
right?
You're getting hurt.
Right.
Well, and he's also got me by like 2 or 3 inches, and I'm no small child here,
He's-
right?
he's pretty
So
tall.
like,
he's a brick wall.
He's
yeah,
pretty tall.
yeah. No, I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to take my chances with the squirrel.
You know,
Go with the
squirrel. Okay.
At least maybe I could stomp the squirrel out.
Right.
Literally just grab its neck.
Right.
Yeah. Chris is just gonna
Grab
fuck
his
me
dick
up.
and twist it.
Yeah. Give him the old dick twister.
In this segment of Got You for 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's 120 seconds. In that time, I mean, if you get a drop on the squirrel, he's fucked.
Hey,
It
you've
takes
got
one good hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got contacts with the wrestling place, right?
Yes.
So I guess me and
Mike
Zugelder
Miller.
and a squirrel's going to fucking go at it, and you
In
and
the ring.
Spalding, and we're going to have to find a rabid raccoon from somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
All right.
from Winchester.
that's cool.
Cindy?
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Now you gotta do Cindy.
Oh, Cindy. Who's
I
Cindy's?
wasn't thinking Cindy.
Yeah.
Let's come back to Cindy.
Oh,
Because I'm trying to
Yeah.
formulate.
We got to go with Billy then, right?
So I'm
Yeah.
thinking, and I'm trying to stick to people, pretty much size wise.
Same weight
Spalding's
class.
about your height. Yeah, you guys, the heavyweight. That's our main card.
have you
and
ever
now-
seen the size of Spalding's hands?
Yes.
That's some big mitts.
Bear paws.
I mean, that's a solid
He's a
guy.
big dude, but I
Bear
think
paws.
I'll put in work.
I think he's a lover though. I think he's gonna give
I,
up.
I think that my anger would take
Yeah.
over, and I would go Pisces ham on his
Yeah.
ass. I hope you're watching or listening to this, homie. I love you,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna fucking hand you your whole shit. Like it's not even a question.
He's coming for blood.
Chris, I'm the squirrel. It's going to be me and the squirrel, brother. You can be the ref.
Yep.
I mean, not only that, he's got the fucking beard. Have you seen that thing? It's beautiful.
You know?
It is
Did you
the
know that I
most-
call him the beard, the mighty beard?
That makes sense. That makes sense. It's
fair.
beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
It's like perfectly. I mean, maybe it's
Perfectly
fake.
groomed. It's got that nice curve
It's
at the
awesome
end.
shape.
Amanda knows how to groom his beard.
My shit looks like somebody's prepubescent balls have like grown out of my face when it gets longer, and she starts yelling at me about it. She's like, "You gotta cut it. You look like shit." And I'm like, "All right."
So is Billy getting in the ring with anybody?
"Yeah, come on, Billy."
Yeah, yeah.
Got you for 2 minutes.
Get in the ring, yeah.
Yeah.
Dig it.
I know who you need to go against. Another podcast fucking guy. What's his name? Travskala. What's his fucking name? How do you say it backwards?
No, hang on. Billy.
Torvskaneva versus Billy. Who you got? Or the rabid snapping turtle?
We can do that.
Do turtles get rabies? I mean, anything with
It's
a
a
brain
mammal.
can, but it, like,
Gets mad cow.
We should go give it some.
for what?
Your body temperature is not hot enough.
It gets mad cow.
Just like a possum.
Yeah, Cindy's possum.
Yeah.
Oh, because it's too. Oh, okay, that's right. You looked that up one day.
Wait, what?
So their body temperature's so low that I guess rabies doesn't.
Yeah, rabies.
there.
Rabies heats you up
Yeah.
because they actually cured it in like a teenage girl by freezing her. Yeah, only case in like history.
Who is they? And where did this
Well,
happen?
I mean, it was scientists in America.
They
I mean,
poured
for
the
whatever
seal.
that's worth. But
That is some
they,
noteworthy shit.
they tried it on like a middle-aged dude. It didn't work, so they stopped trying it.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, well, that's still a 50% pass-fail rate. Like, let's keep
Yeah.
fucking with this, you know?
All right, back to
But
Billy.
like all good things.
All right, come on.
Yeah.
Billy's gonna fuck him up. I got faith.
Billy Wilson. Me and Jane Oakland here, back with Billy Wilson. This Saturday night, you've got a one-on-one match with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. What are your thoughts here? How are you gonna face the Intercontinental Champion? No, that's not fair. Bill's got to get somebody about his size. We gave Brandon, Jonathan, gave you
Let's see.
Chris. So Billy, 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Your animal is the snapping turtle.
3 minutes. Oh.
3 minutes of playtime.
Oh, wait. Let's back
Versus-
this fucking. No, let's back this train up before you give him his component here or opponent. Yeah, give him a component. A snapping turtle doesn't move very fast. You give us the wiry fucking black squirrel and him a rabid raccoon that's just gonna tear us to shit.
The snapping turtle gets one bite, it's taken off whatever it touches.
Well, what do you think he's gonna be down there trying to fuck its mouth? Like it's like, oh, I'm gonna
Yes.
fucking just get him.
Dude, all I gotta do is pick it up right behind its head and
That-
right by its tail and
what
chuck
you
it
think.
away.
Do you see where Billy lives? He's very, very, very well versed in snapping turtles.
Okay. All right. So we'll up the stakes.
Kangaroo.
No. You're in a pond of snapping turtles. You just have to wade in the pond for 2 minutes in the water. Or, again, keeping everything,
I swear to God, if you say
Component.
Josiah, I'm gonna get fucked
No,
up.
no, not Josiah. I wouldn't do that to you. Madison Rye.
Wow.
Fuck is Madison?
So you went like left with that one.
Wait, who?
The little skinny chick.
She's an acoustic cafe player, but she used to be the bassist for a band called Slua, formerly Chris
Oh
Jenkins.
yeah. I saw her at the chili cook-off.
Yeah.
Don't underestimate her powers,
It's not even about like.
because she's a beast.
Listen.
Bill's about to say,
Excuse
"You
me.
get the fuck out of a chick right
So
now."
I was gonna give him a mulligan out of that one and say Rocky from Trap Hill Collision, because I think
Rocky.
size-wise that's more of a
Rocky.
match.
I'll
I think
take
he's
Rocky.
crazy. I think he'll claw your eyes out.
Listen.
I think Rocky's going to
Gunner.
straight fuck you up.
Gunna.
No, Gunner. I love Gunner. I love him to death. He's like one of my favorite redheaded dudes.
Because there's so many of those.
There's Robert.
We do love Rob.
We do love Robert. But Gunner's got like that hidden serial killer thing like
Yeah.
going on there. Like I think he's going to come out of the woodwork and like.
Gunner's not going to turn it off
I
for 2
love
minutes.
how Brandon's looking at the camera like I
Uh-huh.
didn't say that, Gunner. I didn't say that.
No,
I didn't say that.
Gunner's not going to hear that bell.
I'm gonna be honest.
He's,
There's no bell.
he's still.
There's no bell. You don't have three minutes.
There's
There's
no
three
bell. Gunner's an ATS. There's no bell.
The dude has a goat as a pet. I mean, come on. Gunner's going to obliterate anybody in this room.
Sorry, Billy.
So who did you pick, Billy?
Which one? Is it Madison, Gunner, or Rocky? Are we giving him fucking a pond of
You got a-
things and
you
then
got a
3
choice.
people to fight?
You got a good choice here.
It's a Royal Rumble of those 3 in any order, or a pond of snapping turtles.
I think Billy's
The
getting his
clock
ass
is
whooped.
ticking. The clock's ticking, Bill.
He wants to keep all of his toes and his penis.
I think we're going with the Royal Rumble.
Nah.
Royal Rumble.
You're a brave man.
Yep. TLC.
Listen, I remember playing King of the Mat whenever I wrestled. I'm just not in the same shape I was back then, but
Hell in a Cell. Featuring Madison Rye, Gunner Heath,
Rocky Trap Hill Collision,
Rocky-
whatever his last name is. 'Cause
Rocky, not Balboa, Collision.
I'm not Balboa. Oh, man.
I didn't even know Bell.
You gotta do me that. I gotta know.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hey, Deb. why you gotta fight people?
I mean, I would give Mike a like scenario, but like he's always going to pick the person because you just think you're the shit. Like we'd have to set you up with
combat.
like 42 different people.
no, you know what's a TKB Royal
Oh yeah,
Rumble?
yeah. Let's fucking do it.
Yeah.
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 Have Billy do it.
Hit me.
Okay.
All right.
Work on it. Take your time.
I'm thinking
He's thinking.
real hard.
The other Mike.
Mike Reed.
Jesus, you all right over there?
All the Mikes.
Did you get choked on a nut?
Wasn't that?
Yeah.
Wait.
yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have a mic rumble, like
we
all the Joshes.
yeah.
Mike McCumbee.
Oh,
Oh.
Stakes just got raised.
oh, shit just got real.
Uh huh.
This motherfucker.
And,
I was doing all right.
And
Are there any other mics around?
There's mics.
Yeah,
I've
Mike
got, like-
Bonywitch.
We gotta pick
Mike
a name.
Bonywitch from Demise.
We gotta do an answer.
He's not much of a fighter type, but
Yeah, but we
What
gotta come up.
instrument does he play?
he's the drummer. He used to play
Oh, then
with,
I gotta fight him.
behind the Gray.
He said,
gotta
"I gotta fight him."
okay,
I
so
got
yeah,
it.
those 3,
Mhm.
or a rabid kangaroo.
Ooh.
How-
Kangaroos
what's
with
the time frame here? Because you got 3
Yeah.
minutes for your Royal Rumble. So
Kangaroo is
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
of playtime.
2 minutes with the kangaroo,
this kangaroo.
Ooh, yeah.
or the Royal Rumble with the mics.
if I had an input,
I'm coming to get you, yeah.
I'd pick the kangaroo, mainly because did you see that guy just clock
Punch
that
it
one and the dude
over the
he
dog?
just kind of like looked at him and he was like, all right, I'm going to fuck on
Yeah.
somebody. See, like,
Yeah.
But this kangaroo is fucking
Yeah, but those
jacked.
dudes are jacked, man. Those kangaroos
Yeah.
be putting in work
Those
in the gym.
They have talons on their feet.
Yeah.
So when they kick, they try to claw your guts out.
Yeah.
oh really?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah,
All
that
right,
kick
well.
isn't just a kick; it's a shank.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Shanking you too.
I mean, here's the thing. Kangaroo, I gotta worry about.
You've done went into like straight wrestler mode. You're like, all right, here's the thing, and you're like
Yeah.
rubbing your head, and you're like,
Kangaroo,
come on down next week, and I'm gonna fuck you up.
I gotta worry about 4 appendages. You know, the tail. I'm not really sweating it. You know, he's gonna use it for balance more than anything else.
He'll sweep the leg.
All right, I do gotta watch for the leg sweep. It's either going to be front hands or low. You know, I'm not getting combinations from a kangaroo. Macumbi will throw a combo on me.
Yes.
He's going to set it with the jab and go for, a takedown. And I got to be cognizant of that.
And then he's gonna break your fucking arm with an arm bar.
Right. Now, conversely, kangaroos have weak joints. I could tap him out in an arm bar very quickly.
Why in the hell do you know that kangaroos have...
Kangaroos.
Yeah, kangaroos.
Why do you know them kangaroos have...
I used to have a pair of elite dungarees.
Yeah, have them weak joints. Were you next to fucking Crocodile Dundee? And he was like, "This is nice."
No, I keep a diagram in my phone of how to fight a kangaroo. You don't have that? I'm sure I've sent that to you at some point.
The thing is I don't doubt that. Mm-hmm. There has to be somewhere in your downloaded files next to like how to manicure your fucking neck beard and like there's there is. There's like kangaroo anatomy.
Yeah, there's meticulous shit in there.
Jesus Christ.
So again, pros and cons, right?
So back to it.
So the kangaroo, he's either throwing uppers or lowers. Tail, I'll take my chances, you know? Macumbi is definitely going to be well-versed in combos, right?
Yep.
So I got to really be cognizant about the ground game because your boy don't wrestle.
Right.
He may whoop your ass with a fucking catfish.
He goes for that too.
Have you seen the
Is he
catfish
allowed
he
to
jerks
bring
out of
that?
the...
Is he allowed to bring that in the
We
ring?
never said no holds
Was that
barred.
under the ring next to the steel chair?
I think so.
Next to the steel
it's going
chair.
to be the 30-pound channel cat, and
Yep.
he's just going to whoop your ass.
Largemouth bass,
Yeah.
steel chair,
Yeah.
Triple H's hammer.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, hand to hand might have a chance with Macumbi. If he takes me to the ground, I'm getting pounded.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what she said.
Reed, and we got to worry about what order they're coming in too. Okay. Reed comes in the middle. Sorry, I'm going for the hair. He's still got the man bun, right?
Yes.
All right. So, but now I'm going to be exhausted, and I still got Mike from Demise.
I really think this is the second time in this podcast that Brandon has gotten extremely uncomfortable because that is like his best friend, and he's like, I can't do it. I can't comment.
Right.
I'm just listening.
Right. All he did was verify that the hair is still there.
Michael, we love you.
The hair is
And
still
your
there.
hair.
I know. So here's what I know about him. If I'm gonna say, all right, this is who you're going against, brother. Right now, you're dealing with a man.
You're Mean Gene Okerlund.
Right. So what you're
You're
dealing with
talking about
here.
a man who
You're
has
talking
nothing
about
to
a man
lose here.
He's got nothing to lose.
He's got nothing to lose.
He's got nothing to lose.
This
But
Saturday night.
I know for a fact he's
For the Intercontinental Championship belt.
physical strength. He's strong. I've seen him punch a pillar, and it shook the whole grounds.
all right.
Like the dude's got strength.
We have to clarify.
He's got anger strength.
Pillar. Are we talking thing
It
that
was
holds up the wall, or
it was
that you lay your
holding
head
up-
on at
holding
night?
up a
Doesn't hear kangaroo.
Yeah.
But
One
what
of them, they're
I
pillars.
don't know is, does he have any experience in any kind of martial or hand-to-hand
combat.
And I'm gonna say, Mike, I don't think you know how to throw hands.
Because he's a firearms guy.
You're a gun guy,
Yeah. Yeah.
But
So
we're not-
we got to give him props there.
right?
He
I don't.
could
all
go
respect.
I
John
think-
Wick on you.
Right.
I don't know where you're at with your hand-to-hand combat skills. You might know some shit, but I don't.
I
think
think
you know
it
some shit,
sounds
so we'll
like y'all need a friendly hand-to-hand combat thing,
I
so
don't-
you find out.
no,
I feel like we should just
I don't-
have, like,
Battle of the Mikes O'Connell.
I'll get Mike Nolan to bring the ring.
Yeah.
Voltage Wrestling.
And
We'll
I
set
don't
it
know
up.
anything about Mike from Demise, so that's a complete wild card.
Yeah.
Barring I get even that far.
Anyways,
So-
answer your question.
So you remember the wrestler named Mankind?
Yeah.
Okay, that. So
Yeah.
he doesn't physically look like he's strong or dangerous, but he'll probably serial kill you.
He can
And he's
take
gonna
some
bring
pain.
he's gonna bring out Sacco. He's gonna have the
Mandible
sock.
claw,
Yep.
the whole 9 yards.
So, and now
He
so
can drink an incredible amount of booze.
he's 3-in-1 because he's Cactus Jack
Self-admittedly,
and
too.
Dude Love.
Admittedly.
Cactus Jack, Dude Love, and Mankind.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm
That's a
getting
tough
fucked
one.
up by round 3. Dude.
Yeah.
I have to apologize because I keep getting far enough away over here to like belch out all this like awesomeness that I've got inside
Yeah.
of me, and it doesn't matter where I'm at; it still picks up. So
It'll
I'm not
be okay.
trying to
Listen,
be gross.
If I'm trying to live through the night, I gotta take on the mics. But if I'm going for gold, I gotta go kangaroo.
So which one is
You
it?
know,
you got to make a solid decision here.
We got to put
fill out
some
the
money on
call.
it. So for $1 million, which one are you taking?
$1 million.
$1 million is on the line.
And I win, or $1 million and I live.
$1 million if you win the fight. You don't
Yeah,
get,
bitch, you
there's
don't
no-
get nothing if
there's
you
no
lose.
second prize trophies out shit, boy.
And what do I? All right. Well, what kind of terrain are we talking with the kangaroo?
In a ring.
In a ring.
Like hell in a cell.
In a ring. You
Hell
can't
in
escape.
a cell.
No escape. The only person who's leaving is the one who's standing.
One in a body bag.
See, now I didn't know we were in a ring. Me and Chris could have probably went rounds.
Are you kidding me? No,
He is putting you on a
We
turnbuckle.
got fucking turnbuckle. I mean, it would at least been
Yeah,
a show.
he's putting you on a
Yeah,
turnbuckle.
yeah.
Whether I win or lost.
How I'm seeing you win is you rocketing yourself off the ropes at full
Flying
speed
frog
and just
splash, or frog splash.
tighten into a ball. and
Yeah.
Just
That'd be
right
the,
in
the
So he-
Eubank cannonball.
He does the Sonic the Hedgehog.
yeah, like the dude from Hook, the little black kid that like he grabs his feet and he
Yes.
rolls down the thing, knocks all of them out. You'd have to
See,
do that.
the squirrel would still have the advantage
Yeah.
because
Yeah, you would.
the ropes.
Oh fuck
Doing
yeah.
all this
Man, I might just take my beating from
Yeah.
from Zugelder.
Yeah. You're gonna get less shots afterwards
Yeah.
if you just take the assault from Chris.
Anyways, pick your poison.
All right. So if it's a TL, if it's a Hell in a Cell, are there still weapons involved?
We've seriously talked about your match for like
Do I-
32 minutes now.
Listen. Do I get a steel chair against the kangaroo? Yes or
there's
no?
No weapons. No weapons.
Mike McCumbee
Can I
might get
use
a catfish.
Can I
but
use
you get
McCumbie's
shit.
catfish on the kangaroo?
This was your game.
Can I?
Yeah.
Yes or
This
no?
was your
Yeah,
game.
yes. No.
Now,
No,
No
weapons.
No weapons. No
Taking
catfish.
ass whipping like a man.
No catfish.
No
No,
catfish.
chairs. No. Straight up. Hand to hand. Man to man.
Oh my God, he got the hammer.
right. I'm thinking at least a table. Let me put the kangaroo through a table.
We have to get Jim Ross for this though, or at least an impersonator.
By God!
Yeah.
God is my witness. Palladino is broken in half.
Somebody's
Hey,
stalling because he
give me
doesn't
the
want to get his
kangaroo.
ass whipped by the kangaroo.
Kangaroo?
Kangaroo.
I can't do it, man. There's no way. I don't have the stamina.
No.
There's no scenario of where you stack them that I make it past round 2 in any form.
That's a tough
I've
one,
heard
man.
that
All
about
the way
you.
around.
Yeah. It's always been my Achilles heel.
Yeah.
Yep, you can ask every ex.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not really making it past round 2.
Wow. Hey, you know what? You're man enough to admit it. And
I know
respect
my
that.
weaknesses.
I respect that.
So I got to play to my strengths. I'm taking the kangaroo, and I got to give it 100 seconds of hell.
All right. So you got to give Deb one because she's eager to whoop somebody's ass. I don't
yeah.
know if you've noticed.
Yeah, clearly.
Give me whoever.
Okay.
I don't care.
Wow.
I was gonna give you a dude.
Hardcore.
Shit. I feel like it doesn't matter what animal I pick because if I give her Amber Heard, she's
Well, don't give her Amber.
she's coming for blood.
We're doing locals here, Michael.
Oh yeah.
Locals.
Any
Yeah.
animal, I'm just gonna domesticate.
Who looks like Amber Heard
Yeah.
around here? You remind me of her.
You pick the animal. I'll pick the person.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Man, but it's got to be similar in.
No,
in size.
Well, no.
pick anyone. Man, woman, I don't care.
Go ahead. Sounds like a woman that scrapped a time or two of her existence.
No,
Komodo dragon.
I'm a lover now. But I'm ready to fight.
Komodo dragon.
With normal
Take-
mouth froth or some kind of like extra.
Nope. Run of the mill, regular, deadly Komodo dragon.
I mean, that's cool, I guess, because the squirrel needed. a
Babe,
little
you
help.
better take that fight because I want a Komodo dragon as a pet.
Yeah.
Vibe is venomous, right?
Yes. So it's gonna hurt.
Okay. Like how
It now,
venomous?
granted, they can't like spit you,
If it
spit
touches
flare
your
you.
skin, like,
I think
venomous,
it does burn because the enzymes will try to like eat your skin away.
Will it kill you though? If it touches your skin?
Not off the bat.
It just.
No, but it does have over like 60 forms of acid in its stomach, so it's gonna melt whatever. So
Okay, so.
if it eats your finger, it's dissolving your finger
Okay.
because they can eat anything.
Because
like
Mike
aliens.
reads a
Yeah.
lot while he's at work doing
Yeah.
work.
It's a xenomorph.
Yes.
Okay, who's my person?
So run of the mill Komodo dragon. You're locked in a cell.
I want to say.
2 minutes on the clock,
2 minutes.
or the ultimate warrior.
From parts unknown.
This would probably be a good one. Colleen.
What?
just to make Brandon squirm a bit, but that's not
Oh.
why.
What the hell?
Just because Colleen scares me in a work capacity, like working alongside her, like you don't really want to piss Colleen off type thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there's a good like even level of scrappiness there.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
The scrappiness. Yes.
Yeah.
Take Colleen.
Oh shit!
There was like no thinking.
Right off the bat.
Thought.
Bullshit! You're taking the Komodo dragon. We need one as a pet.
Take Colleen.
Maybe I should have gave her a trifecta.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know. See?
Ooh. So what's the third one? Human or animal?
Well, no, it
Or
would have to be
both.
like 3 humans against one crazy ass animal, right?
Yeah, pick an alligator or something.
Okay. So you want to do the Royal Rumble?
Let's give since he got one, we'll give her one. So we'll say Colleen the Komodo dragon.
Colleen the Komodo.
That's a great nickname.
That's your new nickname.
Yeah.
Colleen the Komodo.
Komodo.
Lean the Komodo. I don't know, man. See, like I don't know too many of like the locals, and I can't like throw Cindy in here because then the next thing we know, the table will be fucking overturned and they'll be whooping each other's ass.
She's
so.
waiting for you to say it.
Yeah. They're like, I get it. I know. I don't know. Throw one out there. Throw. All right. You throw another lady out there. You throw another lady out. I mean, it could be a dude, I guess. No, but
Just saying.
But everybody likes a good old girl fight. Weave and shit going everywhere.
That's what I'm saying. It don't need to be a lady.
Oh, I think she's demanding.
Kate.
Ooh, damn.
Kate
Damn.
Scuderi.
Damn.
Same level. Same level of that scrappiness. That street. That.
I don't know who that
You
I
guys.
mean, me personally would probably
murder each other.
like to fight Colleen and Kate over a Komodo dragon. Because a Komodo dragon is just going to fuck you up.
You think?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. My fat ass ain't outrunning the thing. And it's got like a face a mile long, you know. So
I
it's
mean,
going
it is like it looks like
fucking
an alligator.
Pac-Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
is. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kate and Colleen. I'll take them out.
Well, there was a third one. You were supposed to throw
Yeah.
a third one out there.
Oh. Throw a third one out there?
Yeah.
She don't want to fight the Komodo dragon, which I don't blame her.
Clearly.
I mean, I didn't really want to
I'm
fight the
not
squirrel,
outlaying
but
my risks here. Colleen can't fucking dissolve my skin.
You don't know that.
I like how Brandon just went.
You,
He knows something we don't.
You don't know that about her.
We don't
You're
know.
assuming.
That's true. I am assuming.
Listen, Deb, I really like you, and you're cool, and you're my homeboy's girl, but
And I know I'm sitting in your house. But.
coming from personal experience, I've been hit by Colleen, and it is an unpleasant experience. Like, she gets to hang with the heavyweight bros because that bitch can swing her fist. It ain't a joke. It's not good.
I-
Swing a fist too.
I feel like Deb's getting inexplicably
feisty,
angry
dude.
over here.
Yo, I say I'm gonna get Mike Nolan, get that ring.
That's
We get
where
these chicks and a bunch of unitards and throw them in the ring. See what you got.
But right there, that scrappiness is Kate. That's where I'm.
Yeah.
These two.
That actually might be good for them.
Yeah.
Then they'll be back to even for about
Everybody-
10 years.
Boy, I tell you what,
cool
there's
off.
not enough popcorn in Winchester. I would sit there all. Yo.
We'll have signs in the crowd. Lift this shit up.
Yeah, right. There you go.
Oof.
Oh,
We're done here.
you can't-
So moving
Yeah.
right along.
Yeah.
All right.
You can be honest.
I got nothing to say.
No, you can't put him on that.
No.
I love all three of you.
Yeah.
It may not hurt your feelings, but he wants to
Bless
keep
your
living.
heart, Deb. Bless your heart.
Bless your soul.
He wants
Call
to
up
keep
Donnie.
living after the air date of this show.
Yeah, bro, I'm good. I'm not trying to die.
All right.
Oh shit.
I got one more question before we wrap this up
All right.
because we're almost at an hour and a half.
Oh, nice.
What is the venue with the best food around here?
Ooh, good question.
I can't say that I've eaten at them. Did we eat at the Fox?
O'Connell, when they bring that taco truck.
See, but see that you're there's that word that everybody keeps using that they
Venue.
don't really understand.
Sorry, bar around here.
Bar. Okay.
Bar
Okay.
with music.
Bar with entertainment.
Bar with entertainment.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Bad Habits. They got some good food.
Bad Habits does have good food.
Yeah.
Bro.
I don't think I've ever had.
I really-
Blue Fox's food.
I really do like that pretzel thing at Bad Habits. I think that's the only thing I've ever eaten there.
The Fox has good food. Sean throws down in the kitchen.
Fox used to have some awesome stuff.
Yeah.
But like, everything that I loved on their menu, they got rid of.
Yeah, their stuff is pretty decent.
Yeah.
Gloria and Henry love the Fox food because, like, Henry, man, have you ever seen him order there? It's like, yeah, I gotta get this.
Yeah, he
gotta
always
get that, and then it just looks awesome, and he like
I
savors it.
personally, my favorite food is going to be Granny's. I've been eating their breakfast there for the last 12 years.
Dude, their breakfast did look good, but I didn't eat any of it.
It's crucial.
Yeah.
They have great food at Granny's. So that's going to be
Next
my
meeting.
If I have to eat at a venue once a week, which I do, it's Granny's. That's where I go to have breakfast.
Now, it's not one that we frequent often, but Backseat Bar and Grill
Backseat does have
some
good food.
very good. Their wings are delicious.
Yes. Now, but like, man, my thing with Backseat is that like, it takes forever.
Yeah, well,
Like, it is good,
last time I was
but
there.
I gotta order before I'm hungry.
But I've never.
I gotta order before I'm hungry because I'm gonna be hungry by the time the shit gets here.
Actually, man, the Bright Box made us. They like gave us an option for food or whatever, which was super cool because that's never been included with any other thing I've ever done. And they were like, "Hey, we're coming to take your orders, and this is this." But they made us these little like turkey and brie sliders thing, and it was just so freaking good.
Yeah.
And they had like barbecue sandwiches and stuff. Oh yeah,
We've gotten like pasta and salad every time we've gone.
Oh yeah, yeah,
really
stuff's
good.
so good,
Yeah.
so good.
What's yours? What do you like to eat?
Bad habits because I've never been to a place that puts peanut butter and jelly on a fucking burger.
The truth.
Die on that hill.
Yes,
Dude, I
the
will die
Elvis
on this
burger.
hill because I remember the first time Brandon and I met up. I went in, we got together, we got some foods. No. This is the first time I ever ordered food at Bad Habits. And I'm looking at the menu, I was like, Undead Elvis. I looked at Brandon, Brandon's like, dude, it's bomb. And that's the only thing I ordered there.
Sounds so gross though,
Bro.
Like I'm
It's-
intrigued, but it just sounds
It's
disgusting.
so delicious. Because the first time I ordered it, I was like, oh, man. But, yo, I'm telling you, you got to give it
I
a
don't
shot.
really like nuts in my food. Now you've been pounding nuts for this whole hour and a half, so like I can
Dude,
get
it's
that. But
it's such a perfect balance of sweet
And savory.
and
Yep.
savory.
Yep. It's
Yeah,
incredible.
now, would it be the same without the jelly though? If it was just peanut butter in the, I think the jelly in this situation is what's going to make that.
So
Yeah, but it's peanut butter, jelly, bacon, and a burger.
the way that they stack it,
Salty, sweet,
the
salty.
peanut butter and jelly is not like the star of the show.
Yeah.
You're getting a lot of the
That's pretty
burger
good.
and the salt from the bacon.
Yeah.
The peanut butter and jelly is just giving you this little taste of like sweet in there. And it's this weird combination of awesome.
Oh, dude.
It's great.
Dude, my favorite thing is like because I get my burgers like medium
Oh,
there.
yeah.
So like the jelly runs out and I'll
Yeah.
take and dip my fries in it
Yeah.
afterwards. Oh my god.
Hooey.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
All right, I got a question,
All right.
and there's no context.
Okay.
Okay,
This is
there's no context.
Okay.
It's just a question.
Okay.
Hey, after this, we should actually talk band shit for maybe a minute of this podcast.
Yeah.
But by all means,
We just spent 40 minutes on Komodo fucking dragons.
Wet or dry?
Wet or dry? What? No
Exactly.
context.
That's all it says.
Wow. What is that? What is that even?
That's the fucking question that's on this phone.
Wet.
Why?
I don't know.
yeah.
That's because the proper answer is probably like I like it wet. But anyways,
Yeah.
that was stupid, right?
Wet.
Wet
Nah.
wet all day because I'm not a big fan of dry rub wings.
You can always dry it off, but I can't re-wet it.
I feel like that's a personal problem.
Yeah.
I mean, if it comes out, if I order a rack of ribs and it's too wet, I can.
Vaseline or lotion? Just kidding. Don't answer that.
Lotion.
Grandma's Vaseline. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, music, man.
Yeah.
What do you want to talk about?
Probably I'm getting my ass kicked by like every local band after this.
Dude, we're all in such deep hot water, except for
See.
me, because I chose a squirrel.
Demise is gonna shit stomp me as a group.
I don't want no smoke, Chris. I don't want no smoke.
Mike Reed's gonna snipe me from about 800 yards.
He probably will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably just sandbag.
Yeah.
Probably
yeah.
just a fucking like simunition round, just to hurt, you know, just to maim me.
Probably. I don't know. Simunition that
Yeah.
far with that much power behind it, it'd probably just obliterate your face.
Maybe, yeah.
I would almost
Yeah.
guarantee it.
Macumbi's just gonna like be in a venue, and as soon as I'm gonna see him, I'm gonna wake up 11 minutes later, somewhere.
Yeah.
You know. God damn it! I hate when he does that.
That's funny.
All right, so I'm going to do the one from earlier that I was telling you about, but this will be with national bands because I don't want to insult any locals. We appreciate you guys. Some of you have dumb names, some of you have cool names, and that's cool too. But national bands. A national band with a shitty name that plays awesome music. Go. Like shit name, but the music is off the charts. I'm going to say right off the bat, Jimmy's Chicken Shack. I never liked the name, but I love the music.
But the name makes people go, what in the hell?
What in the hell?
And it draws you in.
And it draws you in. That's how I started listening.
Limp Bizkit was a terrible fucking name.
Yeah, I was never a fan of that.
This is all completely subjective, obviously,
Right,
but
right.
like.
But we agree.
But
I agree.
Yeah.
Good music. Bad name. Billy?
Defending Cain.
Hey!
Oh!
Why is Deb so tense
Deb
today?
is fucking...
Damn.
Deb's wound up.
Deb
Damn.
is like...
She wants to whoop some ass.
Yo, I'm going to start calling her Petty Kruger.
You know,
That shit is off the chain.
Petty
You just
Kruger.
murdered us. What the hell? Out of left field. Like, I was not even ready for that shit. Let a brother brace for impact first.
She's
Shit.
like, fuck this guy.
Wow.
get out of my house.
Truth comes out.
Dude, I don't.
Oh, damn. I thought we were friends. I'm definitely rooting for Colleen now.
Dude, dude, I mean,
Lean.
Trunchbull.
Corn.
Corn.
Mm-hmm.
She hates when I call her the Trunchbull. Corn is I
fuck is
agree.
the
Who would not?
Well, I've called her that many times.
Yeah.
Throw her in the chokey.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Corn's a good one. All right. Same question, but flipped. Great name, crap music.
Five Finger Death Punch.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I knew you were going to say that, dude.
There are so many bands I see on like Spotify, and they'll have this cool name, and I'll be like, "Oh, this shit's gonna be awesome," and it's like the most ridiculous, like heavy sounding name, and it's like pop punk. Nothing against pop punk, but I'm just saying, like, it's just like, right, and you're like,
Don't
and
you
then
shit on my pop punk.
no, dude, I love pop punk.
No, he doesn't.
I do,
No,
dude.
you
Like
don't.
Fires Everywhere, love those guys.
Local pop punk.
I didn't get into Blink 182
You-
because I
you
was out
hate
of high
punk rock.
school when you were in middle school or
He
whatever.
hates punk rock.
Good name.
I don't hate punk
crap,
rock.
Crap, not so good music. Good name, not so good music.
Deb, shut up over there. No, I'm
Think
kidding.
it. I'm not even. I don't even know what I'm gonna say. I forgot.
Deb's
everything
getting
I
jumped
had.
after this right after I do.
Good name, shitty music. Do, do, do,
Do, do, do, do, do. Do,
I didn't get to
do, do,
throw mine
do,
in
do,
there.
do,
Well,
do.
fucking speak,
So,
bitch. It's quiet.
Yeah, so I'll fill some space right now. What you guys think? Def Leppard. Stupid fucking name. Amazing band.
Nobody likes Def Leppard.
You're on this again.
I'm just
and-
kidding.
Def Leppard's fantastic.
Fantastic. Really?
He said you're on this again. You on that bullshit?
You won't know.
Pyromania.
Conversation many times.
Pyromania had one less hit on it than Thriller. Okay? It was
Wow,
like
now you're comparing him to Mike Jack. Like, come on. You're doing the most. What Def Leppard? Come on, guy.
it's a stupid name.
It
But they
really
were
is.
fantastic.
They had a lot of hits.
Yes, that's what I'm getting at.
But a band, but a lot of hits. So we were. I was talking to somebody about it. Was it you? About? Oh no, it was my housemate. We were at Sheetz, and Motley Crue came on. The hit that you remember the movie The Dirt on Netflix.
Yes.
What is it? What is that song that they sing in the beginning when they're like trying out the band? It's like one of their biggest hits.
Live Wire.
Livewire.
Live
Okay,
Wire.
so I'm listening to it over the sheet, and I'm like, man, this really fucking sucks. Like, the recording is trash, the writing is garbage, but like that was fire back then when that came out. Like that was
That's
like,
all you had.
that was the biggest thing
all you
ever.
had.
And I was just thinking to myself, man, like, what a cool name, but I never got into their music.
I tell
Yeah.
you, one of the most misleading band names.
And
was-
I just got blacklisted throughout like the entire Quad
Yep.
State. By the way,
You're done.
I'm screwed.
Out of there.
That's okay.
Van Halen.
I love Van
There-
Halen.
No, without ever hearing them, if you saw Van Halen, you would have no indication as to what that would be
Yeah.
because it's just a name.
Yeah.
No
there's
direction.
No, I love Van Halen.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
just it's misleading.
the
Like
name.
it's just.
You have no idea what to expect.
I mean, it was pretentiousness from them for doing it anyways, you know. But I mean, it has a good ring to it, and obviously we've heard it for the last 40,
We agree on that
50
one.
years.
One of the greatest bands of all time.
Yeah,
Van Halen.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, I was looking through a list of names.
But truly, you wouldn't know.
Yeah. That's all the
You wouldn't know
music
what the
questions
fuck
I have for
you're listening for.
that we can get away with without like offending the entire
Nation.
nation.
Yeah. Shit, man.
Oh, fuck Brandon from Defending Cain said Motley Crue sucks. Fuck that guy. I'm never going to another Rat Live show as long as I live.
Yeah.
Okay.
How dare he sit there and say
How
that
dare you?
with a camouflage hat on?
Dare you? Why don't you go listen to some Dr.
You
Dre?
goddamn fucking communist.
Communist.
You gonna sit here in America talk shit on Motley Crue to me?
Molly,
The camo hat?
Motley Crue doesn't suck.
You're a double agent.
I'm just saying that if you listen to a lot of recordings of old shit that we grew up, or our parents grew up listening to, and you really think about it, you're like, man,
It was like most simple.
that's all they had.
Yeah. But that's why it was cool.
But that's kind of what makes
Yeah,
it cool at the same time, too. It's like they made it work.
We don't appreciate. That's kind of like when 40 years from now, somebody's gonna find a Defending Cain or 12 Sins CD
Right.
and be like, "What is this shit?"
But here's where
And then-
my brain goes really hardcore. Would Motley Crue, if they were given the chance to have the technology we have now,
Kill Vince Neil.
would they still would they be able to record at a better, like a higher quality, like
No, they won't.
would they be able to do better given if they were
No.
given what?
No.
No,
I
in
don't
all,
think they could.
In all
They're
honesty,
not.
they are
the
not
greatest part
musicians.
of Motley Crue is Mick Mars.
Mick
Yeah.
Mars
Mick Mars
the
is
man.
like the only
Yeah.
true to life. Like what? There's no.
Actual studio
Nikki Sixx
musician.
has no special like bass playing fucking skill. I mean, he's good at what he does. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm not like being that schmuck, but like there's no like Mick Mars is the Motley. I mean, he's Motley Crue.
He's the brainchild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's also the one with like an ounce of talent.
Yes. Same. I mean, from a drumming standpoint, Tommy Lee, great showman. Fucking boring parts.
Yeah.
Boring as shit. That guy did not need any toms for the first like 3 albums.
Hi-hat, baby.
Kickstart My Heart, all snare. Just fucking.
We're all blacklisted.
I gotta say, this is probably the first episode that Billy's done where he's hardly said much of anything.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And we sucked off Brandon for like a good 20 minutes,
First
but
half.
like Billy hasn't. Billy has been Brandon in this situation where he's like, I haven't been able to talk, and like I can see it
I've
like
just been
boiling.
chilling.
That's why he's like, we gotta cut this shit off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mudvayne was a pretty stupid name too.
yeah. I can't figure out if that means like collapse lung or you're fucking asshole.
Butthole.
Yeah.
it's
I mean,
butthole.
collapse lung, collapse vein. Isn't that what they used to
I-
call mud veins? Was like from like heroin use, where you would get like.
No, I think it means your butthole. I think it was a
see
poop
that.
joke,
I have no idea.
like the old.
I wouldn't expect you
stink fist.
to. I'm just, we're the keepers of odd knowledge here, apparently, and we don't even know.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to call up
Pretty dumb.
Chad Gray.
but then
But
they
anyways.
get together. They were like, you know what? Nobody's gonna listen to this. Fuck it. And they make crazy fucking prog metal.
I'm excited for
If
that
we
show.
see like the likes on all of our band pages start to go down dramatically,
It's all your
because
fault.
of this episode.
Yeah.
I just would like everybody
Mine were
to
never
know
there.
that we don't
Yeah.
apologize for anything we've said today, and God bless you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
We're used to pissing in the wind.
Yeah.
we hope you're okay. We hope you're okay. Are you okay?
Yeah.
You all right?
If you need a dick to suck,
We got a nice velvety chocolate
if
one
you're
over here.
craving cock,
Yeah.
let's just circle back to that real quick.
What is your dick moisturizing regimen in the evenings like? Is it?
To be
what
honest,
makes it so
when I
delicious
get
for
out
people?
when I get out of the shower, I put baby powder, cornstarch baby powder in my underwear to keep. You got to keep the areas dry because moisture is bad. Wetness is bad. That's. I don't even know why I said wet to your question. I should have said dry.
Because there's no context.
There's no context. No. Yeah. I don't moisturize my peen. Sorry. Glad everybody knows that now.
Coconut oil.
No, I don't put coconut oil on my junk.
Maybe
Whoa.
you should.
Why would I do that?
Because it smells good. It
Help,
tastes
Billy.
good. It's a good
Help.
lubricate.
Your girl's off the chain today.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah, reel that
I
in.
do not use lotion
Reel
except
it
for
in.
all my tattoos.
No, I
don't-
think
I
there's
wouldn't go
something
all down
going
there.
on here.
So I wouldn't do that because when you're walking around and that thing is moisturized, you're fucking chafing like
Bro,
I mean, like after a self-care
rubbing.
day,
whenever I was
face mask, moisturizer, peen.
whenever I was out in California last time, because of chafing, I had to go get like the fucking Body Glide like stick to wipe
Yeah.
on the inside of your fucking leg.
California.
California,
I was out there
get down with
my
Body
real-
Glide, the chafing.
in the Hummer.
The only thing I can do is I can't.
I was in the Hummer.
Oh God, but I don't know with the conviction that
I'm not looking for this Turbo Man.
Stupid Turbo Man dog.
Turbo Man dog.
Enough with the Turbo Man.
Enough with the Turbo Man. Jamie.
I've got
not
the
the pervert.
perfect fucking question for the three of you.
I thought time was up.
No, hang on.
I'm not the
Hang on.
pervert.
he got a second wind.
I just put the ball.
Do you have a song that is a fan favorite that you do not enjoy performing?
Yes.
All of them.
Yes.
I got a piss.
Yes.
Wait a second.
Are you
here.
serious?
Make eye contact.
Are you serious?
I'm,
No, I want
Deb,
to know
I'm
this.
gonna go piss right out there where I was.
I will not be there.
Don't walk by that window.
I will not.
Okay.
Okay.
When you hear the thudding against whatever, that means he's finished and he's.
was in the wood.
Nah.
Straight up. This is a simple question because I just answered. This dude just messaged me the other day and he asked me if I like playing the song, and the answer is hell no. Dub Love. I fucking hate playing it. The only reason why we wrote it is because me and Biggie were drunk in the basement one night, and everybody likes it, and I don't know why.
Do people actually like it, or are they like, this shit is so miserable we want to make you play it?
No, I think
So,
they like it because it's like.
I
because
wasn't
it's-
saying the song's
it's our-
miserable. I'm just saying
It's
like,
our ode to West Virginia. We shout out in
Oh,
wood in the
well,
song,
yeah,
which I'm all about that. I'm all for that, but the actual song, I fucking hate playing it. If I never had to play it again as long as I live on this earth, I don't want to play
there's
it.
plenty of covers I hate playing. I mean, we haven't made enough songs yet to like hate them yet. Well, we have the one song Way Too Long that we play at every show because it's like the first one we ever wrote together. But like, there's plenty of covers that I hate playing.
Which one?
Yeah.
I love the song, but we play Redneck. I hate playing it.
Really?
I do not play it well.
Oh, it sounds so good.
And I don't like my bass that I use for it, and so it's just like a plethora of it. And I don't like Soil's Halo. Everybody loves that shit. I think we sound like shit playing it. And everybody really loved when we covered that fucking Kill Switch Engage song. What was it? Yeah, Holy Diver. Hated that shit.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
Man, you're your own worst critic. I
That's
I
what
disagree
everybody-
with everything you
like,
just said.
The whole band hates playing Holy Diver, and I really truly think it's because my brain is so ingrained with hearing Howard on that song,
Right.
and hearing Mike sing it. It's like, and it's nothing against Mike. It's just he's not Howard. So
Right.
like, yeah, and then it's got all, and then, I don't know.
Hey,
It's
Mike, you're definitely not Howard.
Mike, you're not Howard.
You're not Howard.
Mike.
Okay?
All right.
Nobody's fucking Howard.
What do you say? Oh yeah. Mike. Yeah.
I think you guys do a great job at that.
Well, I appreciate it.
There's me sucking you off.
But you know, the last time we
12
played
cents.
that was at like
Holy Diver.
Yeah, that's right.
I said, fuck off.
12 cents.
Why is your
Redneck.
pants still undone? Oh, Jesus
Wow,
Christ.
what are
There's
you
women
doing?
in the room and Brandon.
Holy shnikey.
Yeah.
Fucking guy.
All right,
Well,
Mike,
ask
it's your
him.
turn to answer this.
Huh?
Why are you talking cover?
What? He's going to ask you.
Okay, what is a fan favorite song?
Hang on,
They-
what was Brandon's answer?
Dub Love.
Of his
Dub
own
Love.
of his own song. Well, listen to the question first.
I heard it
Oh,
before
that's
I
right.
left.
Before you had to go
Okay.
make a spritz.
Well, what's yours? Way too long.
No, I loved Way Too Long. I thought that was like a great introductory to like
Everybody hates it.
our styles.
No, everyone hates Holy Diver.
Everyone in the band hates
We
playing Holy
hate
Diver.
playing Holy
Yeah.
Diver.
But everybody loves when we play it.
Every show, people are like, "Oh, dude, you guys did Holy Diver. That was great."
And we're
I'm
like,
"Are
"God
you
damn."
sure?"
Yeah. Even
I can agree. Y'all do that
Is it because y'all are intoxicated? That's one thing I wonder. Like, is it because people are like intoxicated? They're not hearing the shit that we're hearing.
They're
or-
hearing nostalgia and they're going, "Oh, thank God."
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
I enjoy it, and I don't really drink that much at shows. So I'm
I
typically
mean, I'm not
DD.
calling you drunk, so I'm just saying, is it?
Whenever I heard you play it, I was not intoxicated yet.
Yeah, because whenever she heard you play, it was at a Freedom Festival.
Right.
I was not intoxicated.
Oh, that's right, because that was the first time I met you guys and scared you or something.
Yeah, this dude that I've never
just
talked to
bum-rushed
in my
him.
life before came up to me.
Your dog, I was good.
Oh, that's right. We had Ellie, little baby Ellie.
I was good.
Yeah. But anyways.
What about originals?
Well, no, that's what I was talking about way too long too. I said that was one I like. We play it all the time, so it's gotten a little old playing. I mean, I like the song. It's just, it's one of those. Things.
I've honestly worried about that with us because I'm like looking back, like that's still a really good song. Like I think for what we do, and it's a very like if you wanted to sum up, like, hey, what's 12 Cents sound like? Like I would play you one of those. I would play you that. That would be the first or second song I'd play you. Like here's, because it's very Pantera-ish. It's very, straightforward, aggressive groove. Like, I love that. But it being the oldest one, I do think that we're gonna get tired of doing that sometime, and maybe we don't appreciate it sometimes.
Can I be really brutally honest with you guys?
Of course.
You haven't been a fucking band long enough to not like a song, so shut the fuck up.
I know. I just worry about that with them.
Right.
Because I had this conversation with
love
Matt
you.
a couple weeks ago, and I was like, dude, I think we get, because it's been in our heads for years, so it's like,
Well, that and we play it every single week, whereas
Yeah.
like people only hear it once every
I still think it's awesome.
few months or something. Well, I appreciate that.
You guys
I
play all
appreciate
your
that.
songs very well. As a matter of fact, I will give you the compliment of I have not heard you sound sloppy except for one time, and that was when I came to your practice. But you're supposed to be sloppy at practice. Live, you guys sound fucking tight as hell.
Well, thank you.
One of the tightest local bands I've seen
Thank you.
by far.
I'm glad somebody's sucking us off and they're not sucking you off.
this just turned into an awesome 69.
But anyways, you never answered.
So,
What?
Yes, Deb.
You were saying a while ago about how everybody sucks him off and nobody sucks Billy off, and then you never finished the sentence.
I mean, I suck Billy off all the time. Just
Yeah.
nobody really knows about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over Messenger.
Did
That's
you
right.
finish?
I finish
She
every
said
time.
you didn't finish. I think that's the problem.
Okay. But you never answered the
yeah,
question.
Answer your question before we got to get the hell out of here.
Probably, I don't know. It's always like the newer ones. It's always the newer songs because it's always, at least on my end, like I'm trying more shit, and so like that was my biggest thing. And Brandon and Matt and I have had this conversation 100 times over. Like being my own worst critic, I hate the way that I sound, and I had to, especially with our first couple songs, it had to be screaming because that was just way too much fucking me. I was like, you're hearing my words, the way I wrote it in my head, my voice. It's a lot of me exposed up there. I'm the one presenting it to you, and now I'm supposed to sing it pretty too. Like, that was a lot of openness that I was not used to years behind the drums. So like the first couple had to be screaming because it was like, okay, I can make this sound cool.
Yeah.
And then when I started branching out from that, like, all right, let's show people that you can actually sing a little bit. So the more that we've done, like, Just Like You, and I mean, the chorus of Stranger Danger is sung, and now this newest one, Huge Balls,
Oh yeah.
is a lot of singing.
What did you decide to call that song?
Well, so it was Skygrazer, but then what's his face, Lucas,
yeah.
came up and he was like, "I love that one, Skyrazor,"
And I didn't know what the hell he was talking
I
about.
was
I'm
like, yeah,
we
that's
just
cool,
call
too.
it Huge Balls, and I'm like,
Yeah, I was like, that song's cool too. Cool
but
too. We'll just call it that.
since the bush was here and we're all the way around this one, which one do you hate playing?
It's always the newest one. So right now, it's Huge
okay.
Balls,
Oh.
Skyrazor. Yeah,
I love that.
because it's always like the one that I'm least comfortable with, and I'm always
He
and
loves Huge Balls.
especially
Or I love Huge Balls.
exactly. It's because I'm so vulnerable, and I'm like, oh man, this is the way I'm presenting this.
Why
This
are
is
you giggling?
my
so
newest
hard?
words?
You've got something in the ammo here.
Yeah.
What are you thinking,
Billy is geeking.
Well, hang on, I'll tell you something funny though. So, and I told Matt about this. So, 2 weeks ago, Wild Bill texts me.
Wild Bill here.
And he goes, "Hey, Mike, can you send me the lyrics to our songs?" And I was like,
So before that, he texts
Yeah.
me and asks me, and I'm like, Bill, I'm not the fucking singer. I don't know half the words to our songs. Text Mike, right? So
"Yeah." So I get a text message from Bill. And he's like, "Hey, Mike, can I get our lyrics?" I'm like, "Well, this is kind of weird." And I was like, "Sure, Bill." He's like, "Yeah, I just thought it'd be cool to know what we're talking about." And I'm like, "Bill, we've been in a band for like 4 fucking years together, and you don't,
yeah.
you never asked."
Nobody
He's like-
listens to you.
He's like, "Nah, yeah, I'm too busy worried about my part and how we sound and everything." So I sent him all of the lyrics. He's like, "Yeah, no rush." I sent him all of it.
Yes.
Screenshot, pages. He never replied after a single one. And then we came to practice, and he never brought it up. And then he left. And then we came to practice the next week, and he still didn't bring it up. So I finally fucking had to, and I was like, "Well?" And he's like, "Oh, yeah, no, I mean, it's fine. It's cool, huh?" I was like,
So the last practice,
Yeah.
he brings his girlfriend, right?
Mhm.
Which is fine, whatever. And we're all like, da. And Mike, I think, misspoke one of the lyrics. She's like, "That wasn't the lyrics." And we're
Yes.
like, "Bill, you motherfucker."
yes. So
That's-
we did
Uh-huh.
Huge Balls, Sky Razor,
Uh-huh.
and she goes, "You didn't do that last chorus, right?" And I said, "Yes, I did." And she goes, "That's not what's written." And I said, "Yeah, it is." She's like, "Well, you didn't say da-da-da." And I'm like, "I definitely did." And she's like, "Oh, okay, if you say so." And I'm
I mean,
like,
it was
"I
in
do." And she's like,
a
yeah, like,
joking way, not
we're
like
playing.
Yeah.
But like, I'm like, I definitely did. But I'm like, wait, how do you know? And that's when I realized, Bill to this day doesn't give a fuck what I'm saying.
Yep.
Bill's worried about Bill. It was
Uh-huh.
his chick that wanted to know.
Trying to get pussy.
You're right.
Yeah.
Hey, what's this girl? Or the girl's like, "Hey, what's your guy saying?" And he's like, "I don't know. I'll ask him."
Let me ask my girlfriend.
First
She'll
of all,
know.
Deb, Wild Bill never has to try.
That's right.
That's right. We've got to come up with like Wild Bill-isms.
Yeah.
But anyways, what's this question you've been giggling over here like a little schoolboy about?
Which instrument do you think is the hardest to play? Guitar, bass, or drums?
Why in the fuck was that so funny?
Yeah, that's not hilarious.
You all right? Are you like...
I got the loaded question. Make them all fight each other.
Not drums.
Look at me.
Drum? It would be
It's
drums
not-
for me
drums
because
not
I
Drums is
don't...
by far the most
It
difficult
is
to
not
play.
drums.
I'm a drummer. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not hard for me. I'm
No.
just saying it was. There's more elements to it.
No, it's guitar all the way.
Really?
Anything with strings.
Well, that's because you're all thumbs over there and you
Yeah.
don't sit down with it more than
You're a
5
seal
seconds.
clubber.
But
Yeah, exactly. And I'll beat the shit out of some stuff with sticks, and I don't consider myself a musician for
no.
that. That does not make me
yeah.
an
I would definitely
instrumentalist.
say in my
Not
realm it's
singing to that?
it's drums. Oh, I can't sing to save my life.
That's why I sing while I play drums, because it's the only thing that makes me a musician. That's the only time I can qualify myself as like
Yeah.
musical.
Yeah. Bass is my
Drums.
home instrument, and then guitar I really like, but I'm not a guitarist. And then drums is definitely like it's the hard one. What the fuck is that noise?
All of the above?
Oh.
'Cause I don't know.
Banjo.
No, he's
banjo.
over-
That's the hardest one. Banjo.
Yeah.
Harmonica.
Ooh,
What? You're good at blowing on shit.
You want to get a good harmonica player, good fucking luck.
dude. Yeah, that's a
Jaw
tough one.
harp.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't beat John
Yeah,
Popper.
that's a tough one. Too. John Potter.
John Popper.
Popper.
Yeah, that dude is
Really?
scat singing and fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get my dad.
Ring ting ting.
Fuck out of
Harmonica.
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 Doesn't
Herman.
matter what I say.
Dude, that Blues Traveler album, badass.
Yeah. Oh, they're great.
I mean, you can't take that from him. Blues
sure.
Traveler was badass. Anyways.
He is actually a huge Second Amendment guy.
Oh, is he? Never knew.
Loves all weapons. All weapons. He has like a crazy assortment
I'm
of
gonna have to check.
anything from like Civil War era up. Like mace, fucking like flint, muzzle loaders. And pour the
Are we
thing.
talking about John Popper
Yes.
or Wild Bill?
John Popper.
Wild Bill.
I know it's in Wild Bill's collection. Wild Bill does not own any firearms
That's true, actually.
whatsoever.
He looks like he would.
None. Where's the
Yeah.
camera? None.
What is that? Is that your ice machine? Is it gonna like
Mhm.
blow up and
Wild
kill us?
Bill.
It's gonna-
owns
We're gonna have like fucking ice shards in our
no
eyeball.
weapons. It does make them in bullet form.
Yeah, it does.
We used to have one at the
Yeah.
gym.
But
But yeah, so I know Billy wants to go home,
Yes.
and this has been a really fantastically fun episode. of
Fuck yeah.
I don't know if this is going to be like the inaugural or if this is just a one-off thing, but I don't know. We really got to get at least Donnie and fucking Wild Bill in here.
Yes.
Yes.
And then if the public tells us to go get fucked, then, that's what we got to do. But, yeah. We all got shows coming up.
Yep.
We got one coming up on the 28th, celebrating Donnie and Panda's birthdays. 12 Sins.
12.
Breach the Silence
12
headlining.
Sins.
Lilac.
Fuck that
Yeah.
one.
They're from North Carolina or something, right? Am I thinking right? They got the female-fronted singer thingy, and I don't know. They sound pretty cool. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all
Very,
got
very
something
excited.
else coming up soon, right? Defending Cain.
No, we don't have anything till Rock the Panhandle.
Well, that's soon. That's fucking what?
A month.
yeah, that's like a month
4
out.
weeks.
Yeah.
Go ahead and plug Rock Panhandle. Nobody's
Yeah.
gonna listen this far in.
June
anyway.
18th, Rock the Panhandle. If anybody's still listening to this at this point,
Yeah.
God bless you. Also, I have to make a selfless plug. Wright Live has now joined forces with the Ravenwood Fair, which is a Renaissance fair that will be taking place in Clearbrook, Virginia. So we're going to be promoting the hell out of that. Make sure you guys check that out all over the socials.
Definitely be there. When's that?
That word Raven is like in everything now.
Yeah.
We've got to
Clearly.
figure out a way to get that out of here.
Yeah.
Do you want to clarify that there are no other ties or relations? To
No
anything else
relations to
Raven
Laney
related?
and D.
Okay.
What?
Got it. Copy
Yeah.
that. Copy that, Tom Riddle.
Not even. Tom Riddle.
so-
Wrong tittle.
When is the this
The
Renaissance Fest?
Ravenwood Fair is going to be September 30th through October 2nd.
You okay?
Ravenwood? Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Because that's
the
our
actual-
nursing facility
That's
in
the
Maryland.
actual name of it. Yes.
Ravenwood.
And to Jill and Patty, we're not making fun of the
No.
name. It's
Not
just
at all.
ironic that the name is tied to a name that shall be unnamed.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
Yes.
can't say
Yes.
the dude's name, but we can say
Dude, I love Renaissance festivals. We went to the Maryland one there last year.
wrong.
Wow, the Maryland one was super expensive inside. It was like a really cool thing. So I'm hoping for good things.
Well,
Jill
so
and Patty,
the-
I haven't met you, but it's nothing to do with that.
Nothing to do
And
with
I
that.
will absolutely be
They-
at this Renaissance Festival.
Jill is the lady who runs
Sounds cool as
the
shit.
Ravenwood Fair, and it's actually really freaking cool, and I support everything that they're doing. They want to make it grow to be as big or bigger than the Maryland one.
Sweet.
So that's what I'm going to try to help them do.
Nice.
Yeah, it's exciting. Mutton legs,
deal.
mead, kings, costumes, jousting,
Chain
sword
mail.
fights,
Chain
chainmail,
mail, everything.
the whole nine
I mean, that's a
yards.
good place to have it. Clearbrook or the Frederick County Fairgrounds
Yeah.
or whatever there in
Yep.
Clearbrook, because you can do the jousting over in the
Yeah,
over in the racetrack.
I can't wait to see that.
Oh shit!
cool.
Jousting competitions.
No, serious shit.
You
Is
versus Chris Zollinger.
the mighty beard,
Well, after the
Am I
rabbit
saying his
squirrel
name
work,
right, or have I
Chris
fucked
Zugelda.
it? Okay,
German Zugelda.
I completely. Oh, he kills zoos.
Zugelda.
You don't want to go up against a guy with
Gelder.
last name Zoo Killer.
well, that's all right. So after me and the squirrel fight and we're best friends, I'm gonna have a little squirrel dude on my shoulder and this little squirrel chainmail and fucking and we're going to town.
The chainmail squirrel.
Schwarzenegger.
The squirrel.
Yeah,
It negas the Schwartzes.
yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Come on,
Yeah.
do it,
I think
Billy, thank you
Kill
for having
me.
us today.
Billy. I'm
Jesus, Billy, get to the chopper.
I can only do this one.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
I don't spend a lot of time in my spare time doing Schwarzenegger impressions.
Matt, you know, you could always try
Oh, Christopher Wacken.
Chris Walken,
I could.
your friend.
I mean, the best
love
line he's
you.
ever said though.
I
was
wish
like,
I did good impersonations, but
They're hard to do.
actually, I've got one good
okay.
one.
I'll
But
give you
No,
that.
that was terrible.
I'm talking to my guy
What
in
is
the
your
wrong tone.
Billy's got an
All
impression.
wrong.
Billy's got an impression. I want to hear this.
It's Alex Jones.
Let's hear
Alex
Bill.
Jones. Oh, the podcast
I really
guy.
thought it was going to be somebody sucking off Brandon because that would have been yeah.
Gay frogs.
What is your Alex Jones impression?
Listen, guys, I'm kind of retarded.
Best thing he ever said. That, and if you YouTube the Gay Frogs remix, it's just him screaming about turning the frogs gay, and somebody put it over like a dubstep.
Frogs gay.
Was he wrong?
Right? No. You
Apparently
just,
not.
that's the thing. A lot of the shit that comes out of him is true to an extent.
10 years
and then
later.
he just over embellishes it so that you don't believe any of it.
Yeah.
That's what I said. He's the truth.
He's so eccentric that he like shoots himself in the foot.
I've never listened to him before.
Oh, yeah.
All
Well,
right.
now you never will because he's been deplatformed from everywhere.
Oh, you can
Except for
still find old.
Infowars.com.
Yeah, you can still find old stuff out there, but yeah, that dude's a trip.
They turned the freaking frogs gay.
Yeah, you know, there was something I was gonna say that wasn't like asinine. Nope, can't remember it.
Something about shows, local bands.
It was gonna be something.
We
but-
don't want to get our asses kicked later.
Yeah. If anybody's kicking anybody's asses, Brandon said he'd take on everybody.
Yeah.
You know,
Wright Live versus the world.
right live King of the Hill.
Halloween next weekend.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Sunday. Yeah.
Brandon, you ain't got no shows next weekend, right?
Yes, actually, this weekend, this Friday, there's a show. Iris Divine and Two Screws Loose, Overdriven, and Lenny, which are good.
I never knew if that was Lenny or Lynn.
Lenny.
They're, you know, I really wanted to go to that show, but I think I'm staying in this weekend.
Yeah.
And
Their flyer's pretty bitching.
Yeah.
Colleen.
Flyers, damn good.
I
The
think
flyer
it would
is
be
good.
best to
I don't know.
The guy.
keep Deb locked
No.
in this weekend.
I think that's a great
I think
idea.
that's what he was going for.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Yes.
with that being
We
said,
digress.
We love you, Billy.
I love you guys. Hence why I wanted to do this power hour.
Yeah, power 2 hours.
Yes.
Yeah. But with that being
Fuck.
said, check out the Wilson King podcast. Check out 12 Sins on Instagram and Facebook. Also check out Wright Live on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or you can find them at WrightLiveEvents.com. You can check out 12 Sins right there.
If you
Got
don't-
their fancy shirt
He's
hanging.
just
If
doing
you
that
don't
so he
fucking
can
hate
flex.
us yet,
He's just like, look at this brother. Yeah.
But with that being said, check us out on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok at the Wilson King podcast. Even on Twitter. I'm trying to get better at the whole Twitter thing, but I can't fucking do it.
What are you doing? Oh, I thought you were like air jerking. I didn't know what you were like.
You also check out our website, www.thewilsonkingpodcast.com. With that being said, everyone have a great rest of your
with
week.
that being said,
Be safe. Be responsible.
with that being said,
I'm a kick Mike in the nuts. And y'all have a great rest of your week.
No. Don't drink and drive. Peace.
yeah, that too.
That's
Peace.
And
son of a bitch.
yeah, we'll see you.